Line at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
Thomas Rhett, Veteran Boots Tour 2025. What's the money? June 5th, Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas. International country music superstar Thomas Rhett. Don't miss the tour of the summer. With Tucker Wetmore. I'm gonna wind up missing you. And the Castellos. On sale now at amptickets.com. Thomas Rhett's new album, About a Woman, out now.
Experience the flavors of chef-inspired modern Ozark cuisine at Mockingbird Kitchen in the Evelyn Hills Shopping Center in Fayetteville. Now that the weather is perfect, dine on their patio and enjoy delicious, seasonally inspired dishes from signature favorites to nightly specials. They're open Wednesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner, or if you prefer to stay in, you can order takeout and enjoy at home. Vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free options are available. Make your lunch or dinner extraordinary at Mockingbird Kitchen, where great food meets great atmosphere. Mockingbird Kitchen. Modern Ozark cuisine.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Hope you're having a great start to your Monday. It is a very mild one. Temperatures are going to already be in the low 80s by lunchtime, and we warm quickly thanks to plenty of sunshine and some breezy south winds. We're going to get into the mid to upper 80s for a daytime high. Overnight tonight, we don't cool down too much. That's because clouds come in, and with them, we have impact weather moving in. Strong to severe storms expected as we get into tomorrow, late evening in the overnight hours. With your Get Ready weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 89 days. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
This is Ruscin and Zach. Happy to have you with us here on ESPN Arkansas. So they put us all on the same text number, which was a terrible idea.
One of the worst ideas we've had.
Terrible idea. And I go through and I read like who's texting the other shows, particularly the one before ours, because I'm just curious. And it is a completely different audience.
Oh, it's a completely different group.
These people love their sports, man. Like, boy, are you in the wrong place now?
Yeah,
are we about to ruin that? But then you've got people who are like so adamant on certain opinions. I want to write back with like snarky, make fun of them.
No, don't do that.
You don't want me to do that?
No, don't.
But it would make me entertained.
I understand, but that's going to make my life more difficult.
Why? They're going to yell at you? What are they going to yell at you for?
Let's just say there will be a conversation had.
I'm not going to curse.
No.
I'm just going to make fun of their lack of intelligence.
Let them go.
There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Let them go.
If we can't make fun of a lack of intelligence, I mean, this show is it's going to be very quiet for the next few hours.
Why'd you look at me when you said that?
Well, I was just looking around the room.
Hey, can we check in on the SEC offices
after
this week?
What happened?
What the hell happened to the greatest baseball playing conference on the planet? What happened? Well, you had to actually play games. You don't get hypothetical matchups where you pick the bigger brand name. 13 teams in, 7 out, with 4 more on the hook today.
Yeah. Well, that'd be something if there was one team left and it was Arkansas. That's in play, folks.
No, well, Auburn's through.
That's right, Auburn. Yeah.
I mean, the SEC's hopes.
Little Rock could get through.
We're a couple of lightning strikes away from the SEC's hopes being Arkansas and Auburn.
Right. Tigers great value right now, plus 1,000 on the Vet Saracen.
Oh, there
Just
you go.
saying, to win the whole shooting match. So that's what's going on there. All right. Could we at least not start with Hogs win? Joe, you've heard that all day,
Yeah,
man.
Get your own show.
I gotta bring a fresh approach to this.
Yeah.
I gotta do something original here. I gotta stand out. I can't just be another another drone in line doing the same thing you've heard for 14 hours today. I'm not doing that. Come on, Joey.
No.
Come on, Joey. And get a better name. Joey's not a great name. Joseph or Joe. Well, what are we doing?
What? Why can't pick on the guy's name?
I don't know, because people pick on me. I don't know. You can join us on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963.
Apparently, the guys yesterday referenced the Slutter.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, which was developed here.
Yes, Kevin Copps.
Yeah. Bubba gave us the okay on that to call it the Slutter.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to march forward on that. But
Kevin Copps now pitching for the El Paso Chihuahuas in AAA.
Yeah.
I looked that up the other day. I did. Well, my cousin's going to see him play at Round Rock. She's a big baseball fan. She wants to see Kevin Copps pitch, so she's going down there.
Abner was calling you fussy today.
Abner, go clean the rectory. All right, leave me alone.
Well, you don't.
I'm in a fine mood.
You don't clean the rectory. He repairs.
Well, whatever.
things.
Go change a light bulb. How about that? So I can't reply with the snarky, because there's this guy over here that's like adamant that Vitello's getting this job when Dave retires. Which, by the way, how about that? Big takeaway last night as Dave put another guy in the retirement home service, the coach at Creighton. You can very hear that. And why the U of A put this video out, I don't know. Maybe they're trying to tell us something that we should know and we're not paying attention to. But he's talking about retirement, Coach Service and Coach Van Horn there. And Coach Van Horn says, I'm not that far behind you.
Oh.
Well, what does that mean? Is this it? Are we in the middle of the last dance and we didn't even know it? Is that what's going on here?
It's just something you say when you're old.
You think so?
Yes, I'm 1,000% sure.
I don't know. Now doubt's creeping in. Like they got to win one for Dave because this is it. I don't know.
No, I think
you don't think so?
I think that's something you just said.
He really works like 10, 11 months out of the year. Like that's not an easy job.
Oh, no, I understand.
People fly in and watch this sport in June and they think, well, Dave works for 3 weeks and that's it. No, you got to go all over and look at these, different tournaments and scouting and travel ball, and then they're in the fall. Like that's not an easy deal. And then the draft takes your players away, and you got to get players back in. Like that's not an easy gig. And eventually, do you want to just mow grass for the rest of your life, or do you still want to do it? But he did say, I'm not far behind you, whatever that means.
I think it's something old people say.
Okay. All right.
I don't think
that's your opinion.
It's nothing.
I think there's more to it than that.
I would highly doubt it because Dave is more guarded than that. He wouldn't say it around an open mic. He'd at least put a gator on and say it.
Yes, Bill.
No, Zach, as the two elder statesmen on the show,
Uh-huh.
let's enact something for him.
Yeah.
Hey, Zach, how you doing?
Great.
Oh, Bill's here, everybody.
Well, there you go. That's
that's what we do.
I was working up to that. We were cooking for a second. I was going to introduce everybody. I always do, right?
No, it wasn't. No, you're missing the point. I'm just saying, old people talk.
Yeah,
Hey, Zach, how you doing?
Hey, man, I've got this elbow thing. Yeah, me too. I'm right behind you.
Oh, I see.
You identify each other by ailment.
Oh, I see.
You know, Rob, with the elbow.
You identify yourself by ailment, and who do you know that recently died?
Correct.
Frankie didn't make it. Really?
No.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah, we're not far behind.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, see? Yeah, that's how old people speak.
All right, fine. Okay. A handful.
I don't think anybody said we lost to Arkansas. I'm out.
No, he was planning it anyway. Last loss was to Dave Van Horn in Arkansas. That's a cool, listen, I know everybody respects everybody and all that, politically correct bull crap. But that's a pretty cool scalp on the wall when you're just like, you know what, the last game that guy ever played, I beat him.
I was the one that said him. All right.
That's pretty good. It's not championship good, but it's pretty good. It's not bad. All right, you can join us here, 877-377-6963. Gary once kept a texter on the hook for 10 days. Okay. Personal best. All right. Oh. Okay.
All right.
John says definite scandal.
Okay. No, he's talking about something else. John in Nashville says there was laughter from both guys when he said it. Clearly, buddy talk.
Buddy talk. What else do we have here? There was laughter when both guys when he said it. Clearly, buddy talk. Yeah, okay. I see it now. I see what you were talking about earlier. Fine.
Did you know that
Don't do
Viagra
this.
is the number one recreational
Don't do this.
drug
At least
in
I'm talking about the right sport, unlike some people around here. All right.
He's in Maine. We can talk about it.
Is he a longshoreman
He
now?
doesn't pay attention.
No, he does not.
He's just reading his notes.
Get me to the next.
Get me to the
piece
next
on the
read.
rundown. That's all you
Yep,
got to do.
that's what we're here for.
That's exactly right. Let's see here. Nate has texted in. Oh, he felt bad for the Georgia Tech coach, who was also, this was his last dance, and he got retired.
Everybody's getting out.
Well, yeah, because the players are making more money than the coaches are. None of these coaches signed up for that deal.
Cases, yes.
None of these coaches signed up for this.
You know who's not making money? Texas got bounced by UTSA.
Meep.
That's embarrassing.
It's more embarrassing. Vanderbilt losing to Wright State as the 1 seed, or Texas losing to UTSA.
1,000%. The way Texas carries. Hey, look, you can't go 32-5, win the league, pound your chest, get your home region, and then lose. I mean, you lose in the supers. That's one thing. You cannot. This is typical Texas. This is what they do.
Okay, but their stadium got blown over the night before the game. They were very scared that it was going to get blown over again.
Texas does this in every. They are the perfect SEC team. Thump your chest, tell everybody how great you are.
They fit in well here, yeah.
And then when it comes to actually doing it on the field, choking like a dog.
Like they did to, what, did they lose to Notre Dame?
Who?
Texas.
No, that was Tennessee.
Oh, no. In football.
No, they lost to Ohio State.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we've got to change all the rules. Hey, since the SEC had a bunch of, a couple of regional hosts, or, well, 3, I guess, Georgia got walked off.
Yeah.
Not the dumbest way I saw a loss go down over the weekend in this tournament, by the way. Northeastern ran into the last out of the season at second base on a caught stealing that was not even. The guy didn't slide. He got tagged out.
Because it is policed poorly. We've got guys from Duke getting thrown out because they took their helmet, their little trophy out there or whatever.
You can't do that either. Yeah, you don't like it.
I don't. I think it is poorly.
Well, this is good. We need some dissension around here. Okay. We can't all be rah-rah people. So I'm glad that somebody doesn't like it.
I don't. I don't know.
I was at the.
I'm happy for y'all. Okay, and I did say they'd win it.
I was at the. You did, and I put that out Saturday night when it became like 9-0.
Thank you.
And people were like, "Oh no." You have no confidence in your team.
They're going to win it.
That we're going to. If you think we had that power, you think we'd waste it on them? No, we're going down to Silo. What are you talking about?
We're going to West Memphis.
That's right.
Play the Dogs. So if I had that kind of power, I'm going to the dog track.
Well, I went to the Friday night Creighton, Kansas game.
Yes, I know. I got a picture sent to me of you.
Who the hell are these people taking pictures of me in public? Who is this?
Hang on.
I want names. I want to know who these people are.
He is a listener.
They need to be arrested. That's what he said.
No, he said, I guess he's allowed back in the building.
By the way, why is he in the skybox and I'm down slumming it with people in 103 or whatever? What's up with that?
If you got to ask.
That's baloney, too.
Well, you're sitting there with your lovely wife.
That's right.
Taking in a game. You were sitting there obediently, paying attention to her and doing everything she said.
Well, we were sitting a section over from Kansas fans. And God, there was this pain in the ass Kansas fan that was clearly drunk by the time the game started. And he was wearing a basketball jersey. What in the hell are you doing wearing a basketball jersey to a baseball game, you
Some
moron?
people are confused.
But he was yelling the whole time. So then it's 3-3, and then Creighton put 7 up on him in the 6th inning. He didn't have much to say after that. It was pretty funny. It's pretty funny. And he's talking about people's weights and just stupid stuff like that.
Scott the Tortilla guy has sent in a photo of the Naturals press box. Scott.
Oh, look, you got your glasses on. Look at you.
That's not me.
That is you.
That is not me.
You got glasses on.
That's not me.
God, you're blind, man. What happened?
It's not me.
Oh, that is you.
Greg, who sent the photo of you, said he did have a spare ticket.
Oh, there's Greg. Hey, Greg, how you doing?
Greg brought us our Formula One radio.
That's a freaking great head of hair, though. I'll tell you that much. Look at that. Look at that thing. Wow. It's awesome.
You were
Many would be jealous on this radio station of that head of hair.
You're complimenting your own hair.
Damn right I am. If I, know what I mean? It's good looking hair.
Okay. All right.
Good. Okay.
Huh.
Let's see here. What does this say here? Greg wants to check on Brian and Ozark. He doesn't care about baseball. What are you talking about?
Oh, no. Oh, yes, he does. When Texas, prior to the Texas series, he was in here running his mouth. But then, the sweep happened and, it didn't end well. So, no, we won't hear from him until probably August. He'll pop up again.
Yeah. But I started rooting for Creighton at that game Friday night when they played Kansas because the Kansas people were so annoying. And I felt bad because two of the Kansas people in front of us were like just mild-mannered, like calm people. And these other jackasses in the section next to us were making them all look bad. These people are just nice people minding their own business. They might be parents for all we know. They're sitting there quietly watching the game, and you got these drunks over here in the next section that are just, and they're dropping the S-bomb in a half-empty stadium. I mean, there's kids in there. You can't do that. You just can't do that.
We've got a text here from Rusty in Russellville. Apparently, there is no dog racing in West Memphis anymore.
Yeah, they haven't done that in a while. Yeah.
Man,
I didn't want to correct you on the air. I think that's bad form. But yeah, they don't do that anymore.
This isn't the America I grew up
No,
in.
it is not. No, that is true. That is correct. Yes.
Aaron visited the stadium shop today. You'll be happy to know I let Robert know that Joe Bonamassa sucks.
Way to go, Aaron.
Thank you.
Way to go.
JT says you complimenting your own hair is a very Thai move.
All right.
Now, have you seen this?
What do we got going? What's happening in here?
Bill got himself a little Christmas
Bill's
sweater.
getting dressed.
Yeah, what? Look at this thing.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Turn around. He says,
I don't understand this.
Is that not the greatest Christmas sweater you've ever seen?
It's June.
Denver Bill.
Most Denver Bill thing ever.
Denver Bill. Coming in hot. Denver Bill. Hee-haw hunties. Denver Bill. It's meat between Denver Bill. Giant waste of time. Denver Bill.
Forgive me. And I'm a bit of an expert on this. Bill, you rented Peyton Manning. All right, come on. You rented him. What are you talking about?
You did.
Now, you didn't get a Super Bowl out of it. You did do that.
I'll say this. With the best 4 years of his career, were where?
I don't know.
Tennessee.
In that city in the sky. Yeah, Tennessee.
The city in the sky.
When he Wally pipped Todd Helton to be the quarterback in Knoxville, right?
But now Todd Helton, that's a...
Oh, God, I did it again.
Meat between buns. Nuggies. Meat between buns. Meat between buns.
Jeff brought him. This fell off the truck.
How about that? Of course it did.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, that is a Peyton Manning. That will describe it for the radio audience. That is a orange and navy blue Peyton Manning sweater with Peyton Manning's face etched in the sweater.
Is that not terrific?
That is something. Terrific's not the first word I would use, but it is something.
It is.
Also, Bill is a sleeper cell from Colorado tourism to infiltrate our state. That's
a Rocky Mountain Minute. Hold on, please.
That's what this is.
Yep.
I figured it out finally.
Okay. I think it's glorious.
He does. He found it.
Are you getting a Marcus Freeman Christmas sweater? No. Am I the only one that's not going to look like a fiduciary in here?
No.
Okay.
This fell off the truck. It was.
That's a lovely gift, though.
It was brought by today with the hockey stick, and Bill was blown. He also got a Zippo.
I did.
Nice.
From the
Denver Broncos Zippo.
Yeah.
Can we smoke in here?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. It was from the it's circa the first Super Bowl, the one against Green Bay.
Oh yeah, this one's for John.
Right.
This one's for John.
The late Pat Bowlen. Of course.
Yeah.
All right, it's 17 after
Montana retired to win your Super Bowl.
Sure.
You did.
Sure.
You did. You did.
877-377-6963. Arkansas wins the Fayetteville Regional. They haven't done that in a minute here. 2021 was the last one to win here. And they'll wait and see who they face in the Supers either Friday or Saturday. It'll be either Tennessee or Wake Forest. Now, obviously, you root for Wake Forest, right? Not that you're afraid of Tennessee.
Oh, they're afraid
and not
of Tennessee.
that either team, like Arkansas, could beat either team. But I feel like Wake Forest is less capable of coming in here and pulling
Why do
an
you
upset.
think that is, Derek?
Because
Why
they're from
is-
the ACC, and the ACC is trash water. That's why.
Now, the last time I checked, the ACC was 14-4.
What are we talking
Was
about?
5-0 against the league.
What are we talking about? Football?
No, I'm talking about right now. Baseball.
Please. The SEC is a nation's best 25 wins in this tournament so far.
Uh-huh.
The
Because
ACC only
they
has
had
20.
half the field.
They only had 20.
Can you all just do me a favor real quick?
What?
Just don't go to break for like 20 seconds. I just want to make sure there's no bed bugs. I got to get this thing off of me.
Bill having a poor reaction to the Angora here on Ruscin and Zach. So
I don't think we have a choice because in 5,
it's computer
4,
driven. This one,
3,
man.
2.
Ready or not, here she comes, man.
Wow,
that's right.
Huh.
Okay, so we'll discuss all of this. Arkansas winning the regional.
Do you have any like insect bites?
No, it just I want to wash it professionally, probably.
Yep.
Jamie was wondering where to locate his national championship tattoo.
Who?
Left cheek. That's where you put it. Right?
Jamie, don't do that.
Right bicep. I don't know. Okay. This is ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. We will have all of this for you, including the latest dog racing results from Southland Greyhound Park.
The former Southland Greyhound.
Where they don't race dogs anymore.
No.
We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Andy White perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Don't take less when you can have it all with Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. There's the $5 Classic box full of craveable faves. The $7 Supreme box for your swankier side. And the $9 Cantina Lux box has a whole world of tasty indulgences, including the slow-roasted Cantina Chicken Burrito. Get Lux for less with the $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
East Coast summers living on the run. Now the beachfront nights, 5 stars and thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com.
Roback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Rhoback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for all your sports betting action. Baseball season is in full swing and we're into the NBA and NHL playoffs, and BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting while the games are being played. With the largest selection of odds on everything from the MLB, NBA, NHL, and UFC, BetOnline remains the best online source for all your sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Bet online. The game starts here.
Thanks for watching us here.
3241. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-551-3241. That's 800-551-3241. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Do you need a professional website for your business? Don't pay thousands of dollars up front for a site that takes months to build. Modular Orange brings you the easy and affordable way to get a custom website in just a few weeks. They write it, build it, launch it, host it, secure it, and keep it up to date for only $95 a month with no upfront cost. There's a reason service-based businesses across Arkansas trust Modular Orange. Go to modularorange.com and find out how they can help. That's modularorange.com.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because there was nowhere to sit. Get Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by. Tell Robert Arrow, man, that Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. The Arkansas baseball team advanced to the Super Regional round after blowing through the Fayetteville Regional, beating Creighton yesterday. Arkansas will host either Tennessee or Wake Forest. Frank Fragnow, former University of Arkansas offensive lineman, has retired, according to Ian Rappaport. He's 29 years old, doing it because of injuries. Now y'all don't have anybody in the league that's any good. LSU Shreveport completed the dream season. Who does Notre Dame yet? Sorry, I understand.
Respond.
LSU Shreveport has completed their dream season, going 59-0, won the NAIA World Series yesterday.
Congratulations.
Kansas City Royals are calling up slugger Jack Caglione, one of the top prospects in baseball. He was hitting .322 with 15 home runs, 56 RBIs, and 50 games between AA and AAA. And, Bill, I'm sorry, your Colorado Rockies are making more history. They are 9-50 on the season. They have not won a series all year long. They have only won back-to-back games once. You told me they haven't won a series since the All-Star break last year.
Correct.
I think this team needs to go back to AAA.
Well, then give me back the Zephyrs.
Okay.
Can we relegate?
I think we should.
Yeah, this is an instance to relegate.
Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by nobody in particular. Does how fast you drive depend on what song is playing? Anybody?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
73.1% of you said yes. Your dog understands human words. You don't understand barks. Is your dog smarter than you? No. Yes. 72.1% of you said yes. And does sparkling water taste like when your leg falls asleep? 77.8% of you said yes.
So do those seltzers, those hard seltzers.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, those
that's
too, yeah.
anything in that
Yeah.
genre. Because I had a Perrier yesterday.
Oh, pardon us.
No.
Right.
My apologies. That sucked. It was.
Wow.
It tasted like when my leg falls asleep.
Oh,
now those are your
excuse
Ruscin and
us.
Zach X polls brought to you by absolutely no one.
This
Hacker
is how
wants
the other half lives, Bill.
Hacker
Having
wants to
Perrier
know
on the
is
weekend.
LSU
Right.
Shreveport one of the greatest baseball teams of all time?
They couldn't win here, Paul.
What's that other one? The Perrier Grelliano? What's that? The name of that other water?
Use your words.
Topo
What?
Chico?
Hold on. Let me
I don't know
sound
what
this
it's
one out.
called.
Sound this one out. Because I think he confused Pinot Grigio.
I think that's what happened there.
No,
that's what I think
sounds
he
like
did.
that sounds like a wine.
That is a
but
wine.
But I'm talking about the smart water or the
Smart water. You're making up words now. Okay.
Sparkling water.
Okay.
The
Go ahead.
I don't know what it's called. You're gonna. Well, I'm already killed.
Perrier?
No.
Topo Chico?
No, the other one.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about. But
It sounded like a chocolate was the thing
really.
that you were trying to say.
Or Pinot Grigio.
Yes, a
That's
chocolate
what it sounded like.
Yeah,
to me.
right.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, you know what? Talk amongst yourselves. I'll talk to the Google. I'll
Peregrino.
Peregrino?
I think maybe that's
It's cheese, isn't it?
No, that's a water. Yeah, way to go, Cody. You decoded it. Wow. Cody
That's my
descended.
translator right there.
Cody, a descendant of the code breakers from World War II, apparently. All right. Way to go, Cody.
He's a Navajo at heart.
The code man coming through in the clutch for us. By the way,
he thinks you just had a stroke.
No, he's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay.
Grandma Pretty says they drink tap water around here, Bill.
Right.
Well, that's all right too.
Right out of the tap. Now, I want to mention something here regarding the baseball, because you may wonder, well, those guys don't play the highlights like the other shows do. Well, there's a reason for that. We're not allowed. This is true. Zach got a court order on this.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to play the highlights in English.
Carson Sheddy.
We're not allowed to. So what we did, and maybe we'll get to this here at some point, what we did was we took the final out from the y'all didn't know this, but ESPN's a giant company. They're broadcasting these games in all kinds of languages. So we took one of those feeds, and we get to use those highlights. We don't get to use Phil and Bubba. It's against the rules.
We get to use the ARFS.
Yeah. This was on a ham radio somewhere in Europe, I believe.
Great.
So we'll get to that at some point. So all through the postseason, I want you to remember this on Ruscin and Zach. You will never hear English Razorback baseball highlights from 2 to 7 in the afternoon. It's illegal. We can't do it. But what we can do is bring you something, from another country, and we'll do our best to do that. I mean, it's hard to, because you got to stay up and log all these tapes, and it's a whole production. We don't have the time or the energy to do it.
Il lancio di meta, ecco il tiro. Una battuta e una pallina alta dietro la prima base. Jared Gates è in territorio di fallo. Anche Carson Sheddy è lì. Nessuno ci è arrivato ed è andata in fallo. È caduta tra Sheddy, Cole e Gates.
See, now that's the Shaddy play, which we shouldn't play today because that's very disrespectful.
Is it? Okay.
And the worst part is that it ends with egats.
Yeah, well, that's what we all said, one thing or another. But but for this postseason run, we don't have the English rights. We couldn't get them or whatever. The other shows get them and have them. We can't get them, so we'll try our best to bring you the highlights as best we can. They just may not be in a language that any of us understand all that well. So
Jeff says the word you were looking for is San Pellegrino.
Oh, that's also one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Wanakana creams mochixa. That too.
Oh man.
Y'all know I mean well, right?
No, we just didn't know what you meant.
Well, some of the people did, clearly.
That should not make you feel better.
Hold on. Here's the sports radio topic of the day. Could LSU Shreveport beat the Colorado Rockies? 877-377-6963. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they could.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Probably.
could.
Yeah.
An NAIA team could beat the Rockies. Yes.
Sure.
By the way, do it in the SEC. 59-0.
It's a complete crap.
Do it in the SEC.
59-0 is 59-0.
No, do it in the SEC.
You mean the SEC that lost half of its members this weekend?
Still kicking. Still kicking.
For now.
And they're doing fine.
Are they?
Got 25 wins over the weekend.
Uh-huh.
How many your team got? None. They're not even in it.
No, they're not. Nor do I care. I mean, the Red Sox are not in
It's easy
this.
not to care when they're not in it.
My Red Sox are not in this.
No. Oh, who would win, Missouri or the Rockies? Now, that's a
there we go.
The Rockies may have a chance there. The Rockies may have a chance against the Missouri Tigers.
But not against Shreveport.
Aren't we supposed to be like slobbering all over the baseball team and
We're
kissing their butt
supposed
right
to,
now?
yeah.
Why aren't we doing that? Okay. I'm just curious. I don't know. Hacker was wrong, by the way, on something earlier. You know, I read those texts from earlier
You
shows.
obsess over this.
Well, I'm just trying to provide some content here to get us through the next 5 minutes. That's all I'm trying to do. I really don't have any interest, but I just think it's
Don't
funny.
tell Hacker he's wrong.
Well, he
Because-
is wrong.
But okay. It's okay that he was wrong. People make mistakes.
Yeah, he made a big one here.
He
made a big
didn't.
one.
He,
Yeah, he did.
First of all, he did it on the text line.
Yeah.
Nobody cared, but you locked on to it.
Well,
go ahead.
He's wrong.
Go ahead.
I can't. This aggression cannot stand.
Go. Do it.
Now, this is not to take away from Cam Kozel's weekend because he did very well.
Uh-huh.
But he was not the MVP of the regional. Catcher Ryder Helfrich was. And it's simple why that happened. Helfrich had more hits, and he had 3 home runs. Kozel had 2. And he threw out some guys, stealing bases throughout the weekend. So, and I think Helfrich's got like a 12-game hitting streak now or something like that. Something along those lines.
Okay.
So that's why that's the answer.
So Hacker,
that's what it is.
Know what you did.
Yeah.
Because that aggression will not stand.
It's a 10-game hitting streak now.
Okay.
Yeah, because he got the home run last night. So he got a 10-game hitting streak going on here. Not bad, right? In the playoffs to keep that going with the pressure?
Not bad.
I was impressed when they gave up the 3-run bomb and made it 6-3. That's the moment the last 2 seasons where everybody panics and freaks out. And they didn't fall apart after that. They kept it going.
Terrible team.
I don't know if Creighton was terrible, but they were overmatched for this situation.
I said
everybody ran out of pitchers.
I said
except
that
Arkansas.
on Friday that they would blow through this regional, and they did.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, he was the player of the weekend. Helfrich went 6 for 11. I don't know if that's any good.
Miserable
few
jerk
bombs in there.
with a college style analogy.
Yeah.
Abner is to Phil as Hacker is to Derek.
That's not true.
That is true.
Okay, that is true.
That is 100% true.
That is true. Yes. All right, there you have it. Okay. But yeah, they got the big win. Closed it out last night. Pressure was on. They delivered. And the pitchers were good too.
Yeah.
Pitchers were good. Gage Wood.
Mm-hmm.
Gage Wood, everything that you would want. He didn't leave or go anywhere else. Kid's from Batesville, Arkansas, Zach. Home of the Pioneers.
Yeah.
And he's a Razorback, probably a dream of his, and here he is on a big stage. And the guy strikes out friggin' 13 last night. Lord. In 6 innings. Creighton had 20 Ks. I thought the guy with the Ks on the sidewall was going to run out of Ks. Do you think he has 27 of those? I was asking about this. I don't know the answer to that. But what if the game goes extras? You need more than 27, right? Hey, when it's a blowout, you have to come up with something to fill the time. You know what I mean?
I understand. You were telling me things that were going on. You were in section 103.
Right.
And you were telling me things about what was going on in section 101.
That's its own organism.
You all
over
are
there, man.
doofuses. Okay? Knock it off. You're grown-ass adults. Knock it off.
Section pride, man. If you can't believe in that, what can you believe in?
I had a rough fan weekend.
Okay. Sorry
and
about that.
I'm tired of fans, and not just Arkansas fans. I'm talking about other fans in other sports. Some of y'all act a fool, like complete asses.
Yeah.
And you think it's okay, and you think you're being funny. You're not. No. You're a D-bag. Stop it. Just sit there, enjoy the game, clap, cheer. You don't know everything. You cannot call a strike from 90 feet away. 100 feet
from the
away.
side.
From the side. You can't.
All you can see is up or down.
You don't know.
Even Dave said that before. All they can see is up or down. He
Right.
doesn't know if it's over the plate or not.
You cannot call a foul from 75 feet away in a fourth grade game.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I could do that.
No, you couldn't. We also can't call all of them.
Well, if we did, I mean, it would get the schedule off track.
Right. And the whole
the
thing.
10:30 game starts at 2. I mean,
that happens if we're calling too many fouls. Just go enjoy the game. Cheer for your team. You don't have to yell at other fans.
I'm told the K guy brings 30 to a game. Thank you, Josefo. He seems like he would know. That's 30 of those little placards with the K on it.
It's the pomp and circumstance that goes on with that whole thing. I just scratch my head. I'm like, God, I hope he can graduate from there, because that is that's not where we need to be. We're better than this.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
we're worse.
Yeah, fine.
This is our best and brightest.
Yeah, I know.
We're way worse than this.
I know.
No. Okay. Ryan and Fort Smith not happy with you.
Ryan, go away. I mean,
oh, Ryan's a good texter.
Ryan,
leave him alone.
Our football programs are at different stages of life.
Ryan is to you like Abner is to Phil.
Can we all agree that the best thing that happened over the weekend is that the Bandy Whistler went home? Can we all common ground?
I think Texas losing is better than that.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I don't know.
I
don't know.
To the Roadrunners from 80 miles down the road.
But now you can watch a baseball game without having him there. The guy who makes it all about himself.
I'm withholding my vote until Little Rock spanks that ass tonight against Louisiana State University.
That's not going to happen.
Dude, all the pressure's on LSU.
Ole Miss is going to score like a bajillion runs.
LSU is tighter than the bolts on a new bridge.
And you know who isn't good? Euler. And you know what? My mama call him Euler. I'm going to call him Euler.
They're one win away, man.
Great.
They're one win away.
That's right.
Where's your team?
Yesterday, they were 2 wins away.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
At Mosquito Joe, we're constantly looking for ways to make your outdoor experience better. That's why we always use the latest technology.
Technology? To get rid of bugs?
Well, most mosquito treatments only eliminate mosquitoes that are around when it's applied. But did you know, at Mosquito Joe, we use products that are microencapsulated, so they continue to work for weeks after our technician leaves your property.
Now that's pretty cool.
Yeah, at Mosquito Joe, we love making outside fun again. Advanced products, top quality service, and all done with a satisfaction guarantee.
Visit arkansas.mosquitojoe.com.
Imagine a summer of backyard fun and relaxation for the whole family. Burton Pools and Spas can make it happen now during the Doughboy Super Sale. Get up to $1,500 off Doughboy above ground pools. 18-foot coastal pools for just $70 a month installed. Or a 12 by 24 oval semi in-ground pool starting at only $16,999. These deals won't last long. Visit us today in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland. Burton Pools and Spas. Water for a better life.
Hey everyone, Braden Webb here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. You may remember me from my days playing baseball for the Hogs. Now I'm hitting home runs for AAA Business Systems and enhancing the ways company do business in our area. If you want to partner with the best office technology provider in Northwest Arkansas, call me today at 479-442-4185. Let's win together, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
We all plan to be on time, but fender benders, damaged windshields, and slick road quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista and Steve Harp in Springdale.
Luxury is having nothing to do but decide between Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. A classic $5 box or an indulgent $7 box. Or the adventurous $9 box. Okay, I'll do the $7. I mean, 9. 5, 7. Wait, what am I doing? This choice is yours. Whichever you choose, get Lux for less with a $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box at Taco Bell today. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price of participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risk to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. I hope you're having a great start to your Monday. It is a very mild one. Temperatures are going to already be in the low 80s by lunchtime, and we warm quickly thanks to plenty of sunshine and some breezy south winds. We're going to get into the mid to upper 80s for a daytime high. Overnight tonight, we don't cool down too much. That's because clouds come in, and with them, we have impact weather moving in. Strong to severe storms expected as we get into tomorrow late evening in the overnight hours. With your Get Ready weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss.
Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Oh, boy. Tom from Rudy. Yep. I can't keep the flies off my wife. Any ideas? Maybe she should take a bath. First thing that comes to mind.
What?
Tom from Rudy.
No. I heard what you said.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out. Never mind.
Flies.
No, I got that part.
She stinks.
No, I got that.
Okay, all right.
I got
All right,
that.
okay.
Yeah. I
What's
got
the problem then?
Nothing, I guess.
God almighty. That's my advice, Tom. Tom yelled at us once for not talking about the
Yes, he
LSU
did.
game.
Yes,
for
he did.
15
He got
minutes.
very upset with us once. At one time, yeah.
Another one that said he'd never listen again, and here he is. Very nice.
We've got a zebra on the run. Do we have somebody out in Rutherford County, Tennessee?
That out around Knoxville?
I'm not sure, but a family apparently brought home a pet zebra on Friday, and Saturday morning it escaped. It is now causing havoc on the highways and byways in the greater Rutherford County area. It is now in the woods. It has been caught on several, key phrase, several home security devices. It is about 5 feet tall, black and white.
As the zebra tends to be.
Zebras
Yes,
tend
that's right.
to be.
Yes.
And it just, if you're in the Rutherford, Tennessee area, because we have listeners all over the country, keep your eye out. We are now hunting for a zebra.
And as Zach would say, point of parliamentary procedure here.
Okay.
Just because you own land does not entitle you to get any kind of wild animal that you want on that land. All right? No zebras, no tigers, no bears. Stick to the cattle and the horses that you're used to, and maybe goats or sheep or dogs. I don't know.
Simple stuff.
But what has entitled these imbeciles that have land. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go get a zebra. I'm gonna go get a tiger.
It's not so much the land; it's the combination of money and land.
Right.
Like they're running some sort of nature preserve.
I thought everything was going to crap around here and nobody had any money. Well, somebody's got money if you can buy a zebra. All right? Or a Bengal tiger to put in your backyard. All right? Somebody's got money. It can't be that bad out there.
It seems a little over the top. Bill, have you ever owned a zebra?
I have not, but I watch a lot of those nature shows. I'm that guy. Zebras are not nice animals.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They are not your horses. They are not your donkeys. They're nasty critters.
They've got to wear that suit all day and they're pissed off about it.
Right.
That's what it is.
Great question from Larry in Oklahoma. White with black stripes or black with white stripes? It's white with black stripes.
Of course.
This one anyway.
There are, yes, this one.
I mean, come on.
Graham and Prager wants to know if you're zebra rich.
Apparently someone is. They got this going on. You know? Like, what happened? Okay, you want to raise some chickens? You want some eggs? Fine. You want some dogs? You want some horses? Great. There's no reason to own a zebra. Or these people that get these cats that have to be rescued up at Turpentine Creek and Eureka.
Right.
Like, there's no reason. These people are stupid. And what's worse, they drive. That's the scariest part. They're on the road right now, listening to this. Terrible.
Scott the Tortilla
Probably
guy is text in. Texas has been buying zebras for years.
I see what you did there, Scott.
That's nice, Scott.
You know what? That's 2 minutes.
Bob in
That's 2 minutes.
Branson says zebra meat is underrated. Abner says it's full of vitamin Z.
Thank you, Abner. Dynamite drop in. Beautiful. Oh, Lord.
Huh. All right. So if you're in, I don't know where Rutherford County, Tennessee is, but if you're in that area, please keep an eye out for a zebra. It doesn't say what he responds to or anything like that.
Hey, zebra.
Hey, bear.
Rutherford County, Tennessee.
Is?
Oh, you're looking it up.
It has
It's
to
right
be.
outside of Nashville, Murfreesboro.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Southeast of Nashville.
Probably
Middle of the state.
Probably didn't want to watch Vanderbilt.
Well, they Vanderbilt blew it, and
Yeah,
then
they
the
did.
zebra got mad. That's what happened there. Okay. Well, I'm hopefully this
His name's Marty. For those that
Marty the zebra.
you've probably never seen. What's the name? What's that stupid movie?
Funny Farm.
No.
Use your words.
It's
Don't help him.
It's
Don't
a
help.
Pixar movie
Don't help.
with Chris Rock, who's the zebra, and Ben Stiller, the lion. Come on, Madagascar. Thank you, Larry in Oklahoma. Thank you,
Larry. 5 minutes. You helped him. How dare you?
I don't watch cartoons, so
Greg says he heard the Whistler and ran.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how that goes sometimes. Okay.
Not open season. It was Madagascar. Thank you all.
Right. We got it. We got there. It took a minute. It was a slow birth.
Oh, now I've got more information on Rutherford County.
Yeah.
Not that anybody asked out of the 870.
Oh, I love it.
Rutherford County is adjacent to Nashville. Murfreesboro is their home of Middle Tennessee State University.
MTSU.
Yeah.
That's right, man. MTSU. Okay. Awesome. Well, we're on the, speaking of people behaving poorly.
Uh-huh.
What did Florida's coach do at Coastal? Showing his back
Okay,
end.
so now I didn't.
Heaven here.
I watched a lot. Apparently, there was some sort of discrepancy over the start time of a game, and
Right.
Kevin O'Sullivan decided to go absolutely crazy on the site representative, the associate athletics director at Coastal Carolina, and an assistant coach of some sort. And there's video of it that has popped out. Now, Florida, of course, is defending their guy, saying there's more to the story.
Sure there is.
Of course there is. There's always more to the story.
Which is what you say when your guy's in the wrong and won't apologize.
It was so egregious that the head coach from Coastal Carolina in his press conference addressed it.
Yep, brought it up.
And basically called Kevin O'Sullivan a tool. And, said we behave differently here.
Right. We treat people with respect.
Yeah. And
this isn't Florida.
It was there's audio of it as well.
Oh,
and
good.
it doesn't
I love that.
it doesn't reflect well on Kevin O'Sullivan. I know nothing about the incident. I know nothing about Kevin O'Sullivan, to be honest. No idea.
Well, he's kind of a fiduciary.
Well,
anyway.
guess what? He leaned into that.
Listen, acrobatic deuce. Does he not understand that TV is running this, not the guy, not the associate AD at Coastal or the site representative for the NCAA, the TV who pays your salary, you idiot. With all these games that have been on TV over the last 10 years, when you're making more money.
There's also this, and
these coaches just don't understand any of this.
Dave does, because they moved the Arkansas game on Saturday. I mean, nobody said a word.
Moved it up an hour.
They move these things around constantly.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
It's the dumbest sport in the world, but you're moving game times around and whatever. The fact that you're going to go in and start arguing about it shows me that you have no confidence in your team whatsoever.
Nope, and they were.
It also
dealt with.
It also shows you what kind of a person he really is.
And
he's
world class.
He's an absolute ass.
No one's ever said anything good about him.
Well,
so that's
he
good.
got bounced, and that's the best medicine, or the best way to deal with it is run him out of the building.
Right,
and they did.
Right. You don't see them hosting a youth baseball team from Hawaii over the weekend over with Florida. No, you see that here, but not with Florida. Yeah, O'Sullivan's always been I don't know what the words are. I'm not allowed to say here, but he's one of these guys. The TV's paying his salary, and they're the one changing the game time around. You're going to yell at these people?
Yeah, go yell at the guy in the truck.
Why are you punching down? Don't punch down, all right? If you learn nothing else, don't punch down, all right? Come on. Call the guy running ESPN. Call Pataris. Tell him what's up. Okay. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app. You can get everything there, including the Little Rock Trojans tonight against the LSU Fighting Tigers. Going to shock the world again, boys. Bet Saracen's where you want to be. Vegas odds are fine, but you have to be there to legally bet them. And Arkansas law prevents the big, gross national apps. They're not allowed here. No, sir. Not on our watch. Not happening. So go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen, or go to betsaracen.com. App Store, Bet Saracen, or go to betsaracen.com. Out.
Exclusive coverage at the Fayetteville Regional, presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback, Artvest Bank, and Shelter Insurance agent Chris Dooley.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better series than what we got right here.
It's Monday, June 2nd. I'm Phil Reed. That's your 4029 news update. The reward for the escaped Arkansas inmate Grant Harden now stands at $25,000. It's been over a week since the former police chief escaped from a prison in Calico Rock wearing a makeshift Department of Corrections uniform. Starting today, people in Fort Smith will pay a higher sewer rate. It's a 3.5% increase. City leaders say that will be about $3 more per month for the average person. Walmart's Associate Celebration kicks off today. Employees from around the world will be in Northwest Arkansas for the event. The Razorback baseball team is headed to its first NCAA Tournament Super Regional since 2022. Arkansas is hosting the Super Regional on the Hill starting this Friday. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
Settle up, Northwest Arkansas. It's the 81st Annual Rodeo of the Ozarks, June 25th through the 29th in Springdale. Come see some of the world's best cowboys and cowgirls compete in one of America's top-ranked rodeos, a proud tradition since 1944. Get your tickets now at rodeooftheozarks.org or stop by the rodeo office at 1423 East Emma Avenue in Springdale. Rodeo of the Ozarks, June 25th through the 28th. Let's rodeo, y'all.
Hey, man, after this round, let's hit up BV65, that new barbecue spot in Bella Vista.
I thought that was a members-only place.
No, it's just like golf. All 4 Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. You can check out BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio.
Well, let's go. I'm starving.
Bella Vista POA, 4 great restaurants open to everyone with no membership required. Visit bellavistapoa.com/things-to-do/dining for details.
Rally House, shop every team in town. College and pro, come on, it's time to go.
The Diamond Hogs are hosting the NCAA Super Regionals this weekend in Fayetteville. Gear up at Rally House Arena Village on MLK Boulevard before the Hogs hit the Diamond at Baum Walker Stadium, a short 10-minute walk from Rally House. Go Hogs!
Rally House, if your city is your house, it's the Rally House.
Thomas Rhett, Better in Boots Tour 2025. What's the money? June 5th, Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas. International country music superstar Thomas Rhett. Don't miss the tour of the summer with Tucker Wetmore.
I'm gonna wind up missing you.
And the Castellos. On sale now at amptickets.com. Thomas Rhett's new album, About a Woman, out now.
If you're trying to get through your daily activities and you're noticing you can't because you're focusing more on your pain than being able to enjoy the moment, those are the patients that we're looking to treat because we can make a difference.
That's Dr. Ashley Caravelli, a medical director for QC Kinetics.
What we're doing at QC Kinetics is offering treatments that help with joint preservation. We use cutting-edge technology in our in-house lab to harness your body's natural healing powers and target the areas where you need them the most.
These are regenerative, non-surgical treatments, and QC Kinetics is the nation's leader, delivering lasting relief to tens of thousands of patients.
What we do know is that the sooner we start treatment, the sooner you'll see relief.
So don't wait another minute. See if you're a good candidate for these non-surgical treatments for joint pain. The consultation is completely free.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Mama, Dad, Jackie, Family.
479
479
521
521
4220.
What should show you?
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MBA. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 89 days. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Oh, great.
Huh?
It's a National Leave Work Early Day.
It's also National Bubba Day. Oh, but no. By early, it means 5 minutes.
That's not going to work for me.
You don't think so?
5 hours would be,
well, you're late.
5 minutes. Oh, boy. Here we are. All right, that first hour was pretty sports intense. We need to lighten the load here.
All right.
Because that first hour felt like 4, and I'm not into that. I'm not okay with that at all. It's because we talked too much sports.
Did we?
Yeah. And by the way, I can't say that. I can't say it. I can't say it.
You can.
No, I can't.
But I would like you to maybe filter yourself.
It's not going to be beneficial to anybody. It's just going to make my point, but it's going to make everything else look bad. So I'm not going to say it.
All right.
I'm not going to say it. All right. The Lewis Automotive Group hotline is here, 877-377-6963. What else we got going on here today? Let's see here. Flight attendant shares bizarre passenger request list.
Okay.
This is pretty good. All right.
That actually is pretty good.
A flight attendant has gone viral after sharing a passenger's over-the-top list of in-flight demands.
A single passenger?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. All right.
Including a ban on coffee, perfume, and even the smell of jet fuel.
Now,
Tell you what, we'll drain it and then you put you on the plane. Let's see how that
Is
goes.
this a private flight or a commercial flight?
Sounds commercial. to
Well,
me.
you have no rights then.
No, they really.
They kind of set the,
They don't
they
care.
set the mood.
They don't care. The U.S.-based crew member revealed the passenger handed over a printed sheet containing their allergies as they boarded and sat in seat 4A. The note requested that the cabin crew ensure they weren't exposed to a long list of scents for the entire flight. The passenger claimed to be highly allergic to coffee, fragrances, chemical smells, and airplane fuel, and asked that none of these be present during the journey. Okay. So how are we going to fly it without the gas? Anybody
That's true.
What do you got there?
Do we kick
Anybody
all
got
the other passengers off?
Yeah, the smelly ones, which is
Well,
everybody.
any of them. What if they're wearing like a perfume
Yeah,
or a
you
cologne?
can't have that. And no coffee? I'm sorry. I want my pilot alert in there. I'm going to let him have some coffee.
Well,
I'm okay with that.
Guess who's getting thrown out an exit row at about 36,000? Yeah, abs 4A.
And I don't know how you guys do flights.
A4 would
but
be bad. That would
You,
be murder.
you got to have coffee on the flight.
Really? Airline coffee?
Is that any good? I don't drink coffee.
No, it's sewage, but it'll keep you awake.
We've had this discussion before. What you're looking for at 36,000 or 39,000 feet is you're looking to mainline or a caffeine delivery system. You don't care what it tastes like. You just want the caffeine.
But what if you want to sleep? Then you don't want any of that, right?
No.
Okay. 4A. So this is like first class. Typical first class, rich snob, thinking they run the world. On and on and on.
Now Bailey's working for us here. Tomorrow is National Repeat Day.
Aha. Very interesting. So we make Friday. We may need Friday to be National Repeat Day.
Yeah.
To be determined on that. All right. Yeah, how do you think this thing gets up and down off the ground? If you don't have fuel in it.
How do we not have smells? No. You know what? That's the kind of person that gets escorted off the flight, winds up in TSA jail like my mom.
Right. Or one of these people that you've got a plane full of nice, well-meaning people, and one idiot is holding up the whole thing.
Yep.
We can't leave until this person shuts up.
Yes, sir.
Like your mom?
Oh, yeah. My mom's been in TSA jail twice. One time because she tried to smuggle frozen fish onto an airplane. The second one is because she talked poorly about a TSA agent.
Okay.
She's gone to TSA jail twice. She went here once.
Here?
Here. Because she tried to put frozen fish, which you can't do. You cannot take one of those very small, boxy igloo coolers, wrap it in duct tape, and dry ice.
No, I wouldn't think that's.
No, I've seen the shows. You can't do that.
No. Well, she didn't know that, and
usually there's cocaine in there when you do that.
right. And Mom's got detained for a couple hours.
So is she on a list or something?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your
My mom's on a
list?
list. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Ironically, my mom, who never says anything, is on the list. My dad, who says everything, is not on a list. Unbelievable.
Shannon has texted here if the choice is between coffee or the passenger at 4A, 4A's out of there.
No question.
Guess what? You're now sitting by yourself on that side of the plane.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Now, JT's saying that passenger needs to be on a forever flight. I'm willing to work that out. Remember, we're voting next November.
Right.
Vote for me.
Yeah. When will we be formally announcing your candidacy?
Hey, y'all, I'm running for president.
Okay. All right.
There you go. And it's on
Well,
the cushion
it's
toilet
next year
seats.
it's governors.
Well,
but
well,
okay.
yeah. It's the gubernatorial race on cushion
Right.
toilet seats and forever flights.
Okay. All right. While you are obsessed with the single most disgusting feature in any bathroom ever, a cushion toilet seat, I'll never understand.
I'm not, it's not that I'm fixated on it.
I
I'm
don't
thinking
understand this.
look, we admit the electorate is dumb.
Sure. Yeah, I can get with that, I guess.
Okay. I'm giving them something.
Okay.
I want them to maybe I'll put my face on it. I don't know. It's comfortable. It's warm. It's not a cold toilet seat. I should do it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, here we are. BE says it was Jordan Hudson's demands in first class that we were reading from there with the no coffee and the perfume and everything.
Yeah, we're not going to have any smells up here in first class.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Yeah. All right. Russell texting in from Mountain Home. Benadryl, 15 minutes before boarding, sleep through it all. What's better than a Benadryl, Russell? 2 Benadryl.
Well,
Sleep through
now
it all.
hang on. Now Benadryl is one of those drugs I hear, which can have the inverse effect. It can hype you up. You ever kids? You can't
Not
get
me.
Benadryl. No, definitely not me.
Yeah, it works for
I
me.
go right to sleep.
It works for me.
But I know some people that when they take Benadryl, they get all wound up. And
well,
then,
then
that's even worse. You get 4A on Benadryl. Oh,
Well, give them a. Don't they have chloroform? Don't they have that for unruly passengers? Can they do that? They don't.
no.
I swear to you. Let me tell you this.
Okay, we're not doing an episode of Dateline here.
Really? What are you doing?
I was a kid on a plane.
God, I don't like this. I don't like where this is going already.
This is my memory of the story.
Did you get chloroformed on a plane?
Well, almost. And my ears were popping and I'm screaming, right? I didn't know. Thanks to my brilliant parents, they never told me hey, chew gum on the plane. They didn't tell me that until after this incident when the ears are popping and everything. So I'm screaming. And at one point, this guy comes up with some sort of paper towel and tries to put it over my face. And I start screaming louder over that. So that didn't work.
Can you get the musical ready?
Man. Go on.
And so I don't remember anything after that. Maybe they did chloroform me.
Okay. So
but then I got wings later from the pilot. That made it better. I was like 8 years old or something like that.
Okay, so let me
7, 8. I don't know.
I would like to reset this
Okay,
if you don't mind. Let's bullet.
There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, there's a
You're
lot
just
to
joining
unpack.
us.
So you're on a flight with your parents.
That's right. Yeah.
And you're being a child. You're how old? 8?
7 or 8.
7
yeah,
or 8 years
9.
old. And you're being a little rambunctious.
My ear, I was in pain.
Right. Okay.
I
So
was in pain.
So a man from a different section of the airplane
Yeah.
comes up with a paper towel and tries to put it over your mouth.
Yeah. I wasn't having that either.
From that point forward, you don't remember anything.
Not really, no.
And on your way out, you got some wings from the pilot.
Yeah, and I think some cookies too.
You ever been in a Turkish prison?
Haven't seen a grown man naked? Yeah. And
Our lines are open.
And then they were like, "Oh, well, you chew gum and that doesn't happen."
Huh?
Well, why didn't you tell me this on the front end? Then we would have avoided this. I could have, had some bubble yum and been fine.
Did anyone order the fish?
I don't know. I don't remember that. They were serving food. You know what? I was never on a plane long enough where they served a real meal. And by the time I was, they quit doing that. There's no real food out there.
Sorry, I'm just struggling with I don't remember anything after that, and then I got some wings.
Yeah, like the little,
No, I know exactly.
I think it was Northwest, so I think we can talk about this because they're out of business.
Yeah, Northwest.
So who cares?
That's the airline of DB Cooper.
Yeah, I mean, may have been him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was he on a flight from Little Rock to Dallas in 1990?
$200,000 hijackings in Northwest. Yeah, no, I've been on Northwest.
Maybe it was Southwest. I don't know. They're still around.
Totally different.
Yeah. That's there might still be some legal things we can't say there.
Huh.
Anyway, yeah, that's what happened. It's pretty bad.
Is it what happened, or is that what you remember happened?
And there weren't. Remember, in 1990, there weren't noise canceling headphones. Everybody had to listen to this.
Have you spoken to your parents about this?
No, I never have.
Are you sure they're your parents?
No, I'm not. It would explain a great deal of things, though.
Because that would tie this whole story together.
Maybe they found you on the plane. Where
Oh,
were
like
you
a
going?
stowaway?
Yeah, where were you going?
Well, we were either going to Dallas. Probably Dallas. That's the only trip we went on was the Southwest Conference Tournament. And the last few times we went, we flew down there. And that might have been it.
Zach's mom is a TSA jail resident. Ruskin's been chloroformed. This show makes a lot of sense now.
I think so, but they don't do that anymore.
Chloroform
Yeah.
people? No,
I don't think they ever
that's
did.
a crime.
Well, then what happened to me then?
Crime.
What happened to me then?
Well, I think
You got Chris Hansen, and it just wasn't on TV.
Do we have any flight attendants that listen? What is on the paper towel that you put over a kid's mouth when they're crying the whole time? What is that? What substance is that? What are we doing here?
Yeah, BE with a great point. Your mom kept your baby teeth, but kept this a secret for 35 years.
Yeah, it's a deep family shame. Like my test scores too, by the way.
Blood's thicker than water.
Here's that. Russell Mountain Home. One of us. One of us.
That's right. Thank you.
Huh.
I think it was a night flight too.
Of course.
Because I used to, like, when you fly down in the daytime.
Did you get a good look at the man? If I handed you a piece of paper, could you sketch him
He's
out?
probably dead by now. I don't know. This was a long time ago.
That's not long ago.
Well, it was 1989 or 1990. I mean, that's 35 years.
Now your story's changing.
Well, I don't know. 91? I don't know when it was.
Yes, that's right. That's called a felony.
Well, I mean, I don't think I don't know. I don't know what happened. I blacked out. I don't remember any of it.
Look, we're not saying they didn't do it wrong. We're just saying it was wrong.
Huh.
Yeah.
How soon after that incident did you start reffing football games in your front yard?
Probably later that year, actually.
That would make perfect sense. Huh.
All right.
Have you ever been chloroformed on a Northwest flight? You may be entitled to compensation.
Yeah. Who's going to pay for my pain and suffering? Nobody. That's who.
Well, the Camp Lejeune people. They just call those lawyers.
Golly.
All right. 13 minutes after the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. But you know what? I quit screaming. That's what happened.
It doesn't make it okay. Ever.
I just want to know what happened.
Where's your dad on this?
I don't know. Probably golfing somewhere.
Uh,
I don't know. He's crushing it, by the way.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
You know what he's dealing with.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
still
yeah,
out
yeah,
there
yeah.
kicking butt.
Is he really?
Yeah, he is.
He's out there with that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He says it's not bothering him.
Still teeing off from the gold tees?
Well, he goes
Be
out
a
there.
man. At least go back to the women's tees.
He goes out there and places the ball where he thinks it's fair.
Oh, winter rules. Winter rules.
I'm kidding.
You should improve your lie.
I was interfered with. Don't count that. All right.
Oh, my God. Wow, this has been very educational.
I'm glad I could assist her. See, now we're cooking. Now we're going.
I mean, somebody gets chloroformed on a plane.
Allegedly. I don't know what happened.
Yes, exactly. That's the point.
Oh,
All right.
that was a weird one, I'll tell you. But after that, I had my pack of gum and my Dramamine, and I was
What did your
set.
parents do while this person was putting a paper towel over your face? Did he hand him like a 20?
I don't know. House Farm says this explains my brain damage. Yeah, it probably does.
No.
Sniffing markers for 30 years.
No. The brain damage is explained when you slam your head into the concrete.
Oh, yeah, that was when I was really young.
Right,
yeah.
right. Now that, I mean, in the formative years.
And the kitchen floor. I
Your
did that
frontal
too,
lobe is probably looks like, like something hit it with a ball peen
There's not a
hammer.
lot of activity
Right,
going on
exactly.
out there. They zoom in on it's like Homer Simpson. They zoom in on my head. There's some like black and white Felix the Cat cartoon running around in there. There's not much other activity going on. So that's how that's going on.
Oh, my God.
Sweating all of a sudden. What's going on here?
I don't know.
Clearly something bad happened because I'm having a physical reaction to talking about this right now. Something happened. And now you're all in this with me now. Wow. Hope you enjoy this.
And you decided that therapy with Bill and Zach and the MBI was the place to do this?
Yeah,
Or
I did.
MBI.
Yeah, why not?
Have any of your multiple issues ever been solved by just working them out here?
No. Does this mean I can go home early? Deal with this?
No.
Unpack this?
No, it means you have to stay an extra hour. Huh.
I know the way to get out of here early. I guess I'm going to have to throw that lever again. All right, fine.
Home the whole week.
All right. I didn't want it to come down to this, but I guess I got to. All right, we'll be back here 15 minutes after the hour on Ruscin and Zach. 877-377-6963 to get you here. We're live in the Crane Automotive Team studio here on Ruscin and Zach. The Lindbergh team is here with the expertise. They know how to get your property sold. They know how to get it in front of the people, get you these multiple offer situations, everything you need. Other agents struggle to sell your property, usually because they don't know how to price it correctly. However, Tara Lindbergh and her team, this is what they do. They know what they're doing. Experience the difference that Tara Lindbergh and her team can make for you. Get your deal done. Get it done quickly, too, so you can move on to getting packed and getting moved and all that other stuff. LindberghTeam.com. Click on Home Estimate. Find out in seconds what your home is worth from the experts at the Lindbergh team, the team I would trust if I was selling my home, the team with the most 5-star reviews. They've sold over $1 billion in real estate, as a matter of fact. You know that? Go by and we'll go and see them at LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD. LindberghTeam.com. Or you can check out over 1,000 5-star reviews right now on Google. Just go there and type in Lindbergh Real Estate Group. Do it. LindberghTeam.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I get on that fancy bus they meet us with, and my damn belt exploded. ESPN Arkansas and streaming on
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Sandy White Perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Don't take less when you can have it all with Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Luxe Cravings boxes. There's the $5 Classic box full of craveable faves. The $7 Supreme box for your swankier side. And the $9 Cantina Luxe box has a whole world of tasty indulgences, including the slow-roasted Cantina Chicken Burrito. Get Luxe for less with the $5, $7, and $9 Luxe Cravings boxes at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
East Coast summers living on the run. Now the beachfront nights, 5,000 thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com.
Roback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Roback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for all your sports betting action. Baseball season is in full swing and we're into the NBA and NHL playoffs, and BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting while the games are being played. With the largest selection of odds on everything from the MLB, NBA, NHL, and UFC, BetOnline remains the best online source for all your sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Bet online. The game starts here.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas.
To get up to 50% off your first 50-minute stretch, plus receive an additional $10 off.
The biggest focus in America today is on your health, and more people are looking beyond pills and steroids and surgery. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft at QC Kinetics. They've been on the cutting edge of this medical revolution since 2018. Using regenerative medicine, they've helped tens of thousands of people get lasting joint pain relief using natural treatments that harness your body's own healing power. The truth is, regenerative medicine used to be an alternative treatment, but now it's mainstream, and QC Kinetics is the nation's leader. Their well-respected protocols include potent and powerful cellular-level treatments to revitalize and restore damaged tissue. They're not masking the pain. They're going after the very source of it. Hey, you can say goodbye to that chronic pain and live your best life. Learn more about this revolutionary treatment and get a free consultation. Call QC Kinetics now. 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics in Northwest Arkansas.
All power, zero compromise. Ego cordless outdoor power equipment features advanced lithium battery technology that exceeds the power and performance of gas without the noise, fuss, or fumes. From mowers and trimmers to blowers and pressure washers, one battery powers over 90 tools. No wonder it's the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Power beyond belief. Visit egopowerplus.com to learn more or to find an Ego retailer near you. That's egopowerplus.com.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. We don't read the headlines. We make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because there is nowhere to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Darrell Man that Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in a Good Chair. You can do it this weekend at the Supers. It's super time to run over there. Tell them so. Baseball team advanced to said Super Regional round, blowing through the Fayetteville Regional, beat Creighton yesterday. Arkansas will host either Wake Forest or Tennessee. Frank Ragnow, according to Ian Rappaport, is retiring at the age of 29. Injury is a large factor in his decision, right?
Also, according to Frank Ragnow, he put out some
Okay,
Instagram thing that's talking about why he can't do it anymore or whatever. Guy made $42 million on his
That's
last
good.
contract,
That's
so
good.
he's doing pretty good.
LSU Shreveport completed their dream season, going 59-0 and winning the NAIA World Series over the weekend. So congratulations to Pilots. And Kansas City Royals are calling up Jack Caglione. Was here in Northwest Arkansas for a little while. Hit .322, 15 bombs, 56 RBIs across 50 games in AA and AAA. Your Ruscin and Zach X Polls brought to you by does sparkling water taste like when your leg falls asleep?
It does.
76.8% of you said yes.
Best description yet, as a matter of fact.
Your dog understands human words. You don't understand barks. Is your dog smarter than you? 71.8% of you said yes. Does how fast you drive depend on what song is playing? 70.2% of you said yes. And those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls. Go grab us.
So you can't drive 90, listen to a Perry Como song? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I don't think if you put Exodus on, you're going to be doing 90 in traffic. I don't think so. Now, you throw on, say, Flirting with Disaster. Yeah, you can do 90. Yes.
Or Pantera.
Right, yeah, absolutely. Rat. You throw on one of the great 80s hair bands. Yes, you can do 80 in traffic.
You've got...
you put on You Got a Friend in Me, the best of Randy Newman?
Yeah,
Probably
Short
not.
People.
Yeah, now I love L.A. I mean, I'll get it. Yeah.
That's a good song.
Is it?
Got a good beat. You could dance to it.
Okay.
You could put on like that guy on a Severance I was watching. I put the Motorhead on while you're painting.
Sure.
Yeah,
there you go.
Fire you up right there.
Right.
That's right. Here's a text here. Holly wants to know who listens to music in the car.
Holly, what
Are
do
we
you
not
listen?
doing that anymore?
Well,
we're
no.
just listening to the spoken word. I mean, we're grateful. Thank you,
Thank
because
you.
obviously we're in that line of work. Would nobody listens to music? I listen to music in the car sometimes. Not often, but it happens every now and then.
Yeah.
And you're tired of hearing people yammering on about nothing over and over again. You're like, I need a break.
Do you guys have the XM?
No.
Oh.
No, that would cost, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah, although it is fun when you get to You get to negotiate with them every year when they try and jack up the rate. You're like, no. They're like, okay, we'll give it to you for $7. All right, deal. All right.
All right, there we go.
I'll call you in a year.
Yeah.
That is kind of fun.
Just get their extension so you can do it again in a year. Make the preemptive call.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. At one point, I had it in my calendar. Call them, August 1st. Begin the negotiations.
Nate out of the 870 says listening to us will cause you to do 90. Okay.
It will?
Okay.
Backwards, maybe. I don't know about that.
No. Russell making fun of Bill for calling it the XM.
What is it then?
XM?
Oh, I should.
What is it? Because it's serious, too. Like
I shouldn't have said the.
They merged.
That makes you sound a little old.
I do remember when there were two of them, and I remember even at a young age thinking, this is never going to work.
No.
You're never going to have enough people to support two of these. And sure enough, they did.
But putting the in front of something makes you sound ridiculously old.
No, now that it's out loud and out there, sure, I get to add it, but I didn't.
Like Bill wears the diaper. I mean, that makes you sound old, right? If I just say Bill's wearing diapers, nobody cares.
I wear the diaper.
Right.
Get it straight.
Got to guard against that trouser chili at your age.
Oh, no. You went trouser chilly on us, did you?
Well, I mean, at Bill's age, it's a real thing, man.
I'm 6 months older than you.
And it is a long 6 months.
Okay.
It's like crossing the Sahara.
Sure.
Wow. That was something.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe you went there.
What?
That's amazing.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. GE points out it's like putting the in front of Walmart.
The Walmart.
The Walmart.
The McDonald's. Like where Lewis was doing the drywall at the new McDonald's.
Bill, do you go to the Walmart?
Good Lord, people. I didn't mean to do this.
This is what happened.
The Facebook.
I know,
the
but
Facebook,
it was
the Twitters.
It was an honest mistake.
Was it?
They all have XM.
There it is. See how nice that sounded?
How about
rolled right off.
Oh, I almost said it again.
Yeah, you almost said it again.
I did.
What happens?
The Ohio State.
The Ohio State. The official.
Remember when they tried to get that deal, and they were like, "No, you can't own the word the. We're not going to allow that." Overruled.
Jamie pointing out it's the Walmarts, plural.
Yeah, there are a few of them. There are a few. Target, one. Walmarts, more than that. Yeah, more than that. All righty. Very exciting this weekend.
What?
Well, with the baseball and everything.
Oh yeah,
pretty exciting,
riveting.
right? Yeah, you were into it.
Oh yeah. Oh man, golly, was I into it?
Wow. Yeah, you were into it. All right. You were watching, living and dying on every pitch,
Every
right?
single ball they threw.
Right.
God, the pitching's terrible.
And towards the end of this thing, yeah, it gets really dicey.
It's really bad. It's little league-ish.
Well, you get guys who've appeared in like 9 games all year, and they just don't.
Soft tossing righties throwing 75 miles an hour over the plate.
Arkansas never got to that point. They because of Root and Wood. I mean, they never got to go deep down. I mean, they put Eves in, but hell, it was a blowout at that point, so it didn't really matter who they put in when they were up 12 or whatever it was on Saturday.
You weren't giving
night.
up 12.
No. If you gave up 12, you wouldn't be on the
You don't
roster.
deserve to be there. Yeah.
That's right. That's not.
Ross wants to know, did you grill anything over the weekend?
No, all that stuff's packed away. So I haven't told you all this, but I'm moving. So I'm not cooking anything for a few weeks here until I get everything all set up and ready to go.
Allegedly.
At the new place. So.
Allegedly.
Well, that's right. Yeah, I'll have to get 3 forms of ID
what are you
and
gonna do
5
now?
newspapers.
What are you going to do now? I mean, you're going to need new proof of life photos.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll have to. Why don't you come over and take them? How about that?
We're close enough.
I'm like, hey, come on over.
Yeah, I'll come over and take them.
Take the pictures. There's no food for you. You can just leave. How about that? That's what I'll do.
Is this a newer, higher gated community?
Yeah, I wasn't happy with 10-foot walls, so we had to go up to 15 on those. I mean, it just
okay.
And a watchtower with a guy with a gun. I mean, that you can't be too careful.
You like the town you're in?
It's a fine town.
Is
seems
it?
Like, yeah.
Is it a fine town?
No.
Okay. Is this your summer home or your winter home?
This is my place up in the Cape, actually.
Let's see here. House Farm has a question. Sorry, sports question. Run rule does not apply in the postseason. No, sir. No, you're going to play all at least 24.
Right. You got to get them all in. Got to get them all in. Got to get those breaks in so we can pay Kevin O'Sullivan's salary. so he can gripe at the underlings at the regional. What an idiot!
You never should have said this. Nate from the 870, moving again. Is it already divorce time?
No, it's not. No.
Larry from Oklahoma, new gated community. Does that mean new gloves?
Yeah, I'm going to get more sparkles on them. Yeah, that's right.
Is your wife going with you?
Yes, that's also true. Yeah.
He wants to know how the caber toss training is going.
Yeah, how's it going?
Okay,
Yeah,
it's going to be 6 weeks before I can actually. Now, I want to make this clear. Nobody around here, because this is going to happen at some point. Somebody's going to ask me to pick something up, and I'm going to say no. And I'm not going to explain why, because I'm explaining it now. Back surgery. Can't pick anything up for 6 weeks. I'm not doing it. I know you won't. I know you won't.
Can you put plates on a shelf?
No.
From a chair?
Nope.
Does the kid know this rule?
Yes. Yeah, the kid's been actually.
Will she comply?
No, absolutely not. Abner wants to know, have you packed all 5 Christmas trees?
No.
JT wants to know, are you upping your servant staff from 7 to 17?
Yeah, we're going to have to do that. Yeah. Yeah, we're hiring, by the way. So if you want to work for Ruscin Enterprises, just
Nate
let us
pointing
know.
out a place here with high fences and guys in towers are called prisons.
We're building the wall. What can we say?
Are you going to Shadow Valley?
No, I'm not there.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No, when your sign is that large out front, I mean, it's a little weird. Just saying. You ever driven by there?
Where?
Shadow Valley.
Was there the other day.
Well, see, look, you know.
Yeah. Oh no. I know.
You do know.
Rusty just figured out that we have an app. Rusty, if you listen very closely, in about say 12 minutes, for 6 years, we have done the same promo. Literally the same promo.
At the same time.
At the same time, every day.
Oh.
All of your wants and desires will be found right there in about 12 minutes. 12 to 15 minutes, somewhere in there. Let's see here. Are these Benton or Washington County walls?
No comment on that.
Okay. Washington County does exactly.
Madison County walls.
Okay.
Moving out to the country, get some land. Give me a zebra. Call it a day.
Okay. Dr. K now wants to remove Rusty from the MBI for not knowing that. Hey, we got corn facts.
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
thought it. Yeah. Corn fact of the
We
day.
had corn fact music.
Yeah, what do we have for that?
I don't know. What?
Do we have the theme to Hee Haw? Do we have that?
No,
we don't have that.
You don't like ABBA.
Boy, when I think of corn, I think of ABBA. Those darlings from Sweden.
I don't really have.
Didn't that one guy write all the songs and became like a billionaire or something?
You go pick up the pieces. Like
Oh,
corn,
okay.
pick
All
up corn pieces.
This is also when Howard's in high school.
That is
in
true.
the movie.
It's also the scene in front of the Whiskey A Go Go and Swing.
That's right. Yeah. All right. Your corn fact of the day is this: besides its common uses in food, it's also found in a surprising number of everyday products, including
Vodka.
toiletries, cleaning
potato.
supplies, and even some construction materials. For example, cornstarch can be used in diapers, toilet paper, and even in the manufacturing of. Now, how do you say this word? Crayon.
Crayon.
Bill?
Sorry, crayon.
Crayon. Okay.
What's the other? What's the alternative?
Well, there are people that they like crane,
no
crown,
No.
crown.
We're not from
There's a
Rutherford
Y
County,
in there.
Tennessee.
Pronounce it.
Yeah.
Crayon.
Yes.
It's very phonetically spelled out. Cray on. It's right there. Yeah. Una did this video one time several years ago. Like, how do you say this word? We were like crown.
Una Lee?
Yeah.
Did a video on it?
Crane. Yeah.
Una, you're better than this. We don't. Una, don't bow down to these people. They're dumb for a reason. Go on.
Gary and Huntsville texting in here. ABBA, huh? Bet you're a big Anne Murray fan. Could I have this dance for the rest of our lives? That's right.
Smack Daddy wants to know, will the new house have a yard big enough to host your Super Bowl?
That's right. Yeah. Hey, I'm getting back into reffing yard football, everybody.
Okay.
That's what's happening here.
Do I need to bring you a housewarming gift, some pineapples?
That would be unnecessary.
That would be
no.
unnecessary. Okay.
No, you're not invited, so you don't have to bring anything.
Tyler says the correct pronunciation of the word is crown.
No. CROWN, crown. CRAYON, crayon. Or crayon. We would accept that, but I mean, you're getting close there. Crayon. How many syllables, Zach, are in crayon?
One. One. Crayon. One. It's one. Jimmy
And you put
Dykes.
the emphasis on the on.
Jimmy Dykes.
Crayon.
2 syllables.
Right. It's not Crownola, it's Crayola. Get it right.
Crayon. One.
There you go. Yeah. Okay, we got that settled.
Yeah,
Good.
I feel better about this.
Good.
Let's see here. You want a rice fact of the day?
Yes, we lead the world in rice.
Cash and Mountain Home says that your rice fact of the day is Americans eat 26 pounds of rice a year. Screw Iowa.
Yeah, way to go.
Yeah, no, we don't. I don't.
Well, you might
It's an
not.
average.
Yeah, it's an average. I mean, it's not.
Well, then y'all are making up for me.
Probably.
Yeah, I eat a lot of rice.
Love rice.
Red beans and rice. I had it the other day.
I'll do the red beans and rice like twice a year.
Oh, I love red beans and rice.
No, it's good.
Oh, man.
In moderation.
I'll go the hibachi route. Or over here and get the Mexican rice. Oh, that's good stuff, too. Love that. It's cheap, too.
Rusty, who we want to currently throw out of the MBI.
No, we don't. They do. I don't want to throw them.
Well, the MBI wants to throw them out of their group.
Well, they're not in charge.
He remembers our first poll question.
What was it?
Best movie villain.
Who won?
Darth Vader.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice. Best TV villain is Pam from The Office. I think we all know that. That or the guy from Melville's, John.
Yeah. Yeah. But he wasn't on enough.
Okay. Then Lilith was the villain. I don't know. Lilith Stern and Crane.
Bebe Newworth. I disagree.
Okay, all right.
I disagree.
Oh, you're into the school marm vibe. All right, fine, got it.
Great question from Nate. Will the dogs have a bigger bedroom than you?
Yes, actually, they will. That is true. Right.
Is Ty invited to the new home?
You know what? I'll consider it.
Okay,
consider it. If he doesn't have a wedding that weekend, he may be able to show up. No.
Just tell him there's a wedding.
Well, that's it. We could get him over there. That's right. Yeah, it's true. Best TV villain is Skylar White.
Oh,
good call, Brad.
Oh, but see, now we're back into the Wendy Bird. Wendy Bird had a brother killed.
Yes,
left him at a restaurant to get killed.
To die. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, she's a horrible person. Skylar was just a pain in the ass.
Her own brother.
She's just whiny.
All Walt was doing was trying to put money on the table.
That's all he was trying to do.
Feed the family.
Yeah, he was sick.
Yeah. He didn't know what to do.
Teacher salary wasn't covering it. Teachers should be nodding their heads going, yeah, I'll make him sell meth. What? That's what he was doing.
Oh. All right.
That's what he was doing. That doesn't mean that's what they should be doing.
Hacker wants to know, Bill, do you say the meat between buns?
I'm not doing that for you.
Meat between buns. Meat.
There's no the.
Nuggies. Meat between buns. Meat between buns. Nuggies.
Hey, you're gonna have to text him. Y'all are wearing the same kind of shirt today, different colors, but the same kind of shirt. He's got some sort of V, and you have the same thing on
You
your
wearing
shirt.
a Callaway?
I'm wearing a Callaway.
Yeah, y'all need to text each other.
All right. Okay.
This is what we do on remotes: is he'll tell me what shirt he's wearing, so we don't wear the same one, so we don't look like imbeciles.
Code now.
Yeah, I have to decode
I'll say home whites.
But mine's blue and whitish, and he's all over their camo or whatever that is.
I don't know. The listeners are finding it strange.
I'm wearing a polo. Free, by the way.
And none of us wanted this damn thing to be televised anyway.
Yeah.
So who cares?
Remember who the biggest voice against televising this thing was?
You.
Me.
Right.
I wanted no part of this. I thought it was dumb.
I went and got an eyebrow job to get for this. I was ready. You know.
Oh yeah, you had
to look my best.
Had the Andy Rooney thing going.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Hang on. You got an eyebrow job?
No,
Joke. No. He got the bridge done.
No. I'm kidding around.
That thing was the Aleutian Islands, man. It was all connected.
That Anthony Davis.
He was so Anthony Davis.
Encino Man over here.
A real Cro-Magnon over here. All right, we'll be back. It's 19 minutes now until the hour.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We're as golf as it gets.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruscin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone. Lower T. Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-551-3241. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-551-3241. That's 800-551-3241. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Evan Cohen here. It's time to turn things up a notch. This summer, don't binge watch shows. Binge s'mores by the campfire. Press pause on the podcast and press play on the warm weather vibes. Here's your chance to win $10,000 for your ultimate summer. What are you waiting for? Take your shot with 5-Hour Energy and make this summer your best summer ever. Visit 5heshot.com for full details and rules and to enter today. No purchase necessary. Ends June 30th, 2025.
Brought to you by the Capital One Savor Card. With Savor, you earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining, entertainment, and at grocery stores. That's unlimited cash back on ordering takeout from home or unlimited cash back on tickets to concerts and games. So grab a bite, grab a seat, and earn unlimited 3% cash back with the Savor Card. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
All hail is broken loose at Rath Mitsubishi. Thanks to a bit of severe Arkansas weather, we're having a lot-wide hail sale. Save up to $10,000 off retail value on hail discounted new and road-ready certified pre-owned inventory. If your car was affected by recent storms, we can help. We'll trade for your old car, dings and all, or you can visit our on-site hail repair pros for free estimates, help with your insurance claim, and on-site repairs. Come find your next ride during our hail of the sale and see why all the happiest drivers are rolling with Rath. Rath Mitsubishi, on Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com.
Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Hope you're having a great start to your Monday. It is a very mild one. Temperatures are going to already be in the low 80s by lunchtime, and we warm quickly thanks to plenty of sunshine and some breezy south winds. We're going to get into the mid to upper 80s for a daytime high. Overnight tonight, we don't cool down too much. That's because clouds come in, and with them, we have impact weather moving in. Strong to severe storms expected as we get into tomorrow late evening in the overnight hours. With your Get Ready weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall.
ESPN 99.5.
It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
This is for Rusty. Ruskin and Zach show has been streamed in 159 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in Half Hell, North Carolina. You want to stream it too? It's hitthatline.com. You've got one of those Google Play Alexa dot things. You can say, hey, Rusty, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. We'll send Bill over. Or, Rusty, you can get us on the now running like a North Korean car. Hit That Line Now app.
All right. I got a couple of things here. Number one, I'll never understand this. I just saw this happen. We got the North Carolina-Oklahoma game on here because there's no other sports on right now. And we don't watch Maury or, well,
because we can't hear it.
Right.
If we could
Jerry
listen
Springer
to it,
reruns,
if there was a way for us to listen to it, we probably would.
Right. I'll never understand this. We had two of these outfielders. North Carolina had one of these violent collisions. Why you won't communicate out there and risk God knows what if the collision? I mean, I just don't understand why this keeps happening.
Because your second base, these are not good baseball players.
Okay, all right, fine.
It's a center fielder's ball. He's got to call it. Mine. I got it. Then the second baseman, and this is a problem for this generation, has to listen.
Yeah, that's right.
And I mean, it's a totally avoidable collision.
The outfielder ends up taking almost a knee. He got him with the thigh and the head instead of the knee. But I just don't understand why you would not communicate in a situation.
I got it.
It's not that complicated.
I've been doing this since Little League. You should know this.
Yeah, I don't get it. And then you had that thing at the SEC tournament with those Ole Miss guys collided in that Arkansas game. I cannot. How many people have to go through this before you're like, hey, maybe we should talk to one another out there? Don't understand it. The second thing I wanted to talk about here is because that just happened and I was just reacting to that in the moment here. Second thing that I want to talk about is it was a little over the top with the inside the NBA stuff over the weekend. It's a little over the top.
Why?
It was a little over the top. Well, first of all, the show's not going away. It's just changing channels.
ESPN's going to screw it up.
They'll
take that show. They'll throttle it down. They'll neuter it.
All those guys will quit then. I don't know what they'll
that's
quit.
Probably what will ultimately happen. But initially, this. We've been through this. Everybody will be all smiles. Everything will be kumbaya, and then somebody from ESPN is going to get upset. Same thing that happened with McAfee. He started going after ESPN employees, and ESPN said, "No, we're not going to do that."
He went after executives nobody knows.
I understand.
He didn't go after the people on the air. If you go after people on the air, then you turn it into a bit, and it's a whole thing there. But you can't call out Norby Williamson because nobody knows who that is. I mean, and he signs checks over there, so you don't want to do that. I don't know about. I mean, I'll give it a shot. I mean, but ESPN has not ever done a good NBA studio show in the 20 some odd years that they've had the product. Never. And they've tried everything. They've tried all analysts. They've tried bringing in Michelle Beadle. They tried Greeny. They've tried Malika Andrews. They've tried everybody, and none of it's ever worked. But they're up against the greatest studio show of all time on the other channel. So it's an impossible comparison. But it was a little over the top because, again, they're just leaving one channel. It's not over. And then they went and made this documentary where they followed him around all year. And this thing is really not that good. I started watching some of this, and I was just like, this is painful to watch. Painful. Not in you're sad. You're just like, this is boring.
That show has a very loyal following. But
I love the show.
But it is better consumed, as most things are, in little minuets, little vignettes, or whatever we call those things. Just little 20-second sound clips. The overall show is not very good. The quality of the show is not that good. But they have those little minutes. It's kind of like us. If we put the best minute of our show together, we'd be hilarious.
Well, yeah,
it's the other 3 hours and 59 minutes that's the problem.
When are we going to do that?
We're working on it.
When are we going to do that? They did a thing a few years ago where they did 4 episodes, and each episode was on one member of the cast. That was actually good.
You know what I find?
I enjoyed that, but this thing that they got now, I don't like.
Shows like when CBS debuted the NFL Today.
Right.
Everybody rushed to copy it and do something along those lines.
Right.
Nobody's rushing to do what they're doing at TNT. It was a one-off. It worked.
Well, you can't. It's the chemistry of the people. Like
Right,
it's the same
right,
thing with the NFL today. Like when you had Brent and Phyllis and Irv and Jimmy the Greek, like there you couldn't get 4 people like that to do that show. You could try, but it wasn't going to work. And that's the same with with these guys. Is you can go find a traffic cop and some ex-ball players with opinions, but it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be Barkley and Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Ernie Johnson. And I love this show. I love these guys. Ernie Johnson may be one of the most genuine and sincere people on God's earth. But it was a little over the top.
But he's also in with those 3 knuckleheads.
It was a little over the top.
It is a show that had a magic to it. It had a run to it. But again, it was also on at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
You can get away with anything.
I mean, nobody. Yeah, you get away with anything, and nobody was watching it. So you would get these little things the next morning. You see what Shaq did. It's all that olive oil you're eating. All of that stuff.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
they had some really funny moments, but I think the overall quality of the show was not great. It's kind of like what we do. You get a little bit of entertainment, you laugh, you get some information. The depth of knowledge and all of that stuff was not that great on that show.
But that's what people want. They don't want to be bored to death with depth of knowledge.
I understand. Yes.
So that's why it works.
Sending information down a hill can be really, really, really boring.
Right.
There has to be some sort of reaction to what you're doing.
Right.
And there are shows that get it, and there are shows that don't.
I mean, they went. It was all right. I mean, but
it's fine. I
like it, but I thought over the weekend because when Pacers Knicks ended, that was the last NBA broadcast on TNT for the foreseeable future because they don't have the deal anymore because their corporate overlords would rather spend $700 million on Superman than a few $1 billion to keep the NBA around. So that's what they're doing. And they've cut a bunch of other stuff, too. And the guy that runs Warner Brothers doesn't know what he's doing. But that's a whole other argument for another time. But anyway, there it was. It's over.
North
but
Carolina's
it's not over.
Holding up goats when they load the bases?
No, they just got one guy on.
So it's 1 goat, 2 goat, 3 goat,
I don't
4?
know. Maybe they should hold up goats when they load the bases. I don't know. The Hit That Line Now app is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether you're craving something cheesy, saucy, or crunchy, Taco Bell has got you covered. Taco Bell. Okay, we'll be back and we'll get into all this other stuff here. 877-377-6963. Don't go anywhere.
Exclusive coverage at the Fayetteville Regional, presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback, Arvest Bank, and Shelter Insurance agent Chris Dooley.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better series than what we got right here.
Hello, I'm Chip Scarborough in the 4029 newsroom. The search for Grant Harden is now in its 2nd week. The former police chief of Gateway escaped from the North Central Unit Prison in Calico Rock on May the 25th, where he was serving time for murder and rape. Authorities are now offering a $25,000 reward for information leading to his arrest. Well, looks and feels like the first Monday of June out there today. Shower and storm chances increase as we go throughout this first week of the month. Meteorologist William Morrison has the updated timeline later on 4029 News. And number 3, Razorback Baseball advanced to its first NCAA Tournament Super Regional since 2022 with an 8-3 win over Creighton last night. Next, Arkansas will stay home to host a Super Regional June the 6th through 9th, facing the winner of the Knoxville Regional Final between number 14 Tennessee and Wake Forest. I'm Chip Scarborough with this live local late-breaking update.
It's Brad and Stephanie here, owners at Mosquito Joe. Stephanie, lots of people ask us how we ever got involved in Mosquito Joe. Tell them what you told me years ago when we first started.
I said if you figured out a way to keep the mosquitoes out of our yard without coating ourselves and kids with bug spray, then sign me up. And if this works, we have to share this with our friends and neighbors.
To this day, that's the mission of Mosquito Joe. It's our passion to make outside fun again for all Arkansans. Whatever's bugging you outside, we've got the solution.
Visit arkansas.mosquitojoe.com.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers and Griggs Covington in Farmington.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it, like that. Ask your phone, group chat, smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time, no waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's time to step up to the plate and get a big league haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs, with 6 different dealerships in Northwest Arkansas and America's favorite brands. The Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you, from pickup and delivery to service after the sale. Plus our famous, huge Crane Cash discounts, the Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 89 days. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
You're hot.
Now? Can we talk now?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, who's on the phone, by the way? I'm on it. All right. Ruskin Attack here on ESPN Arkansas on the Hit That Line Now app, brought to you by Taco Bell, 877-377-6963. You're going to get in here and text. You can do that or call or just listen quietly. It doesn't matter to me. As long as you're out there.
That's all we need, right?
Right.
Participate.
All we
don't
got is all we
participate,
need.
Talk or not talk. Oh, you're Sam Pittman? No. I took a screenshot of holding up the card that you signed, saying they're going to win the whole thing.
Yeah,
and I'm going to post that at
What
random
day did I
times.
say that?
Well, you would have been. You said it on Thursday
okay.
at the at Crane.
Okay.
and then Friday is when I held the card up on camera, with your signature on it, and we put it back here on the.
They're going to win it.
Wall of promises.
Okay, here's
here.
what's happening.
All right, what's
is
happening?
Oklahoma's getting routed.
8-2.
We're going to
bottom
push
6.
another SEC team out the door. The
That's right,
league was, I think it's fair to say, there were some teams that maybe didn't deserve to host. I'm not saying they didn't deserve to get in, but maybe we overvalued it's a grueling schedule and all of that nonsense. As right now the SEC is getting punked by the ACC again. As the teams start to fall by the wayside, Arkansas is still sitting there. Still sitting there, doing their thing. They will be the highest remaining seed in the tournament. This is their year. Let all the chaos happen around you. You'll get a favorable matchup against teams that you've beaten, or at least one that you've beaten, and you say Wake Forest sucks. So I'll take your advice.
Well, they're from
on
the
that
ACC. I mean, they can't be that good.
Okay.
It's not that good of a league. Just isn't.
The path to Omaha is very easy. Book your rooms now. You're going. Guys, you're going.
Right.
I'd say book it for 2 weeks.
The SEC has had 7, and if OU continues to do this, which, by the way, OU, are you ever going to do anything for the SEC?
No.
What have you done? Your football team was garbage. Porter Moser sucks. What are you doing? Softball? You got beaten at too.
They did make the tournament basketball, and
What'd they do?
Their football team will be better this year. Will be much better this year.
Not with that guy in charge.
Okay.
He stinks. What's his name? The coach out there,
Venables?
Yeah, Venables. That's a coordinator. That is not a head coach. Not a head coach. You know what you got there? You got yourself a, one of these coaches who's like Norm Chow. Better coordinator, lousy head coach. Can't do it.
Okay.
Can't do the job.
It's his third year.
Right. We know enough by now.
He's won 10 games. Maybe
Okay.
we give it a little bit.
I don't have time.
You're
to do
ready.
that.
Okay, you're ready to just
I mean,
declare
he'll
him.
get this year, and then they'll fire him because he'll go like 6-6 or something, and then that'll be
Okay.
it.
All right.
And then they'll get some other guy in there that actually, knows how to run a program, and
Okay.
OU will be a problem again for the rest of the SEC. Maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know. They do get it wrong a lot there. They just haven't gotten it wrong in a while. Hey, I'll tell you what they should do. Well, the infrastructure is clearly in place to run Lincoln Riley out of USC. Bring him back to OU.
I don't think they want him. They named a piece of highway after him, leaving the state. I don't think they have any interest in Lincoln Riley.
Right. Yeah. So this it's early in the day. There's a lot of games to be played. There are 5 more games to be played. But we are looking at the high and mighty SEC could have 2 teams in the Super Regional. 2.
All right. So let's walk
Could
through
be.
this,
Could
because
happen.
It could. Is it going to? Absolutely not. Ole Miss is going to blow through Murray State.
Okay.
They put up 19 yesterday. There's no chance. Ole Miss wins that game going away.
Okay.
Little Rock, man, hey, it's been fun. It's been a good time. You've been a good story. Way to go yesterday. LSU is going to bring their A game today, and you're going to get pounded into submission. LSU will be.
You've always
moving on.
been anti-Little Rock. I've always known this about you. Northwest Arkansas bias. Coming through.
I've never been anything south of the tunnel.
That's
doesn't
right. You don't
exist.
even know there's a state.
No. East of 412, south of the tunnel doesn't exist. Little Rock's going to get us destroyed tonight. You know what? You got lucky yesterday. Congratulations. Good job. But today, foot to ass is what's going to happen.
Okay. All right.
So Ole Miss and LSU are going. Now, everybody else, I don't know.
So that gives you 4.
I
out of
don't
16.
I don't know about Tennessee. I don't know about Tennessee. I think Tennessee's in trouble.
They're not as good this year as they were last year.
They waited until the last couple of weeks to actually, go, oh my gosh, we might actually be in trouble. They've paraded around like they normally do, doing the Vitalo thing, and they almost got caught. But
we'll see.
You got your commissioner out there banging the drum saying we don't have to play games. We just have to say we're going to win hypothetical matchups.
And if they get bounced by Wake Forest, it's not going to be well. Not going to be good.
Well, they can't complain. They're in the 5-year window. I mean, they won it all last year.
No, they can't.
They're in the 5-year window where you can't complain about that. So there could be 2. And with some upsets, there could be none in Omaha, which would be strange. Because, our SEC's won this thing for like the last 5 years at 6 out of 7 or something like that. So that would be very strange. And again, it's unlikely, but it is, still in play given the results of yesterday and some teams almost trying to climb out of the losers bracket, which happens every year, but it's, quite rare to do that still.
Hacker, a known elitist, making the SEC elitist argument, saying that Arkansas has a greater chance of winning the College World Series the fewer SEC teams that make it.
That is true. They did dominate the non-conference.
They didn't play anybody in the non-conference.
But they dominated.
They didn't play any real teams in the non-conference.
They dominated, though. They did dominate. So you got that going on.
Ole Miss is going to win. LSU is going to win. Oklahoma's getting bounced. I think Tennessee's going to lose. I think you're getting Wake next week.
That'd be fun. A little change of pace. Again, I say you root for Wake Forest, not because you're afraid of Tennessee, but I think more crazy things have to happen for Wake Forest to come in here to win. Tennessee could come in here straight up and take 2 out of 3. They could do that. That is possible. It's more possible than Wake doing it. If Wake does it, you got to have a bunch of people go hitless. You got to kick the ball around 7 or 8 times. Like you're going to have a lot of crazy stuff would have to happen for Wake Forest to come in here and take 2 out of 3. Tennessee, though, a little more evenly matched, a little more, baseball doing baseball things there that would. You're not afraid of anybody, but you put some truth serum. You'd like Wake Forest in here. What you'd like to do? I don't know. Now what was the other thing I had about all this? Because we got the it's either going to start Thursday or Friday or Saturday, and it's supposed to rain all weekend. So I don't know.
Yes,
when
it
play
is.
these
Yeah,
games.
it's supposed to rain starting, I think, on Wednesday.
You thought about it. You thought being worried about moving the game time by an hour, and Kevin O'Sullivan throwing a hissy fit like a little baby. But we're playing travel ball hours. We're gonna have to get this thing in at 8:00 in the morning or something. I mean, that's gonna be crazy.
That's one of those things.
Know.
I mean, you might have crazy start times just to get the games in.
JT's got a parlay on the Bet Saracen app. Wake, Little Rock, and Murray today. So
Okay.
Big payday if that hits.
Yeah, I don't think
payday.
that you have no chance. 0 chance. Less than 0.
Oh, here's the thing about LSU that bothers me. I saw fear in their eyes last night.
My gosh.
This game.
Can you describe the fear?
Yes, it was the same fear in the eyes I saw in the Arkansas softball team when they were losing. All right? Fear in the eyes. And a head coach, Jay Johnson, he had fear in his eyes too last night. They are not used to what happened to them, and all of the pressure is on LSU tonight. All of it. That's the thing about getting to – that's why it was so important for Arkansas to win last night, because tonight all the pressure would have been on Arkansas. None of the pressure is on Creighton. And tonight in Baton Rouge, none of the pressure is on Little Rock. Nobody thinks they're going to win, but everybody thinks they're going to get beat 100-0 like you. All the pressure is on LSU tonight. All of it.
Okay. And everything you said is true. There's just one thing you're missing.
So,
Little Rock's not any good.
Okay.
It's a below 500 team. They have no talent. You have LSU's attention, and that's the one thing. You may sneak up on somebody once. Baseball's a weird game. You can sneak up on somebody. You get a good pitching matchup. It is not going to happen 2 days in a row. No chance, no how, no way. LSU is superior in every aspect. Everything you said is true. Pressure's on LSU. You know what happens the first time the ball goes over the fence? All the pressure's off. You got the crowd. You got the home crowd. It's going to be loud. It's going to be wild down there. LSU will prevail. It won't be close. I think we're building ourselves up for a huge letdown. Did you when they scored 9 runs in the first inning?
Did you see all those people leaving last night as Little Rock increased the lead?
Yes.
Oh, it was awesome. They are not used to that at venerable Alex Box Stadium. That's for sure. That was great. Maybe they can do it again. I don't know. It'll be something. And by the way, their coach, a Dave Van Horn disciple, Chris Curry down there at UALR, Little Rock. So that's what's going on there. Bailey and Springdale texted in on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. When Arkansas wins it and DVH retires in 3 weeks, what show will Tommy assign him to?
That's a great question. Well, Bill, I got some bad news. We're fired. Sorry. Be the Dave Van Horn show.
Well, I appreciate the time I've had with you fellas.
I don't think. And listen, the door is slightly open on this because he did say to the retiring coach of Creighton last night that I'm not that far behind you when they were shaking hands.
Dave's over 60. He's not that far behind. But nothing is imminent.
I am trying my best to make this godforsaken sport interesting, and you are playing defense at every turn.
This sport is not interesting.
I'm trying
in any way, shape.
Give me some help, man. I'm trying. The coach is on a farewell tour, trying to win it and go out on top.
I told him
you're giving me nothing over here.
Go plan the parade. We got to have 6 of them. You got to have one in Fort Smith for Tommy. We got to have one here on MLK for all the construction workers. We got to have one on Dixon Street. God, have you?
What?
I was on campus yesterday. They're apparently tearing up Dixon Street.
Oh, they
are? Yeah. So if you're planning on coming in this weekend, do not come in off of College. If you're planning on cutting across campus, can't get there. Right in front. What is it? Is it Razorback Road that's in front of Old Main?
No, that's Arkansas Avenue.
Okay, Arkansas Avenue.
Yeah,
can't get there. All torn up. They're going to send you through the bushes to get places.
No,
really, really, really bad.
Tyler from Winslow. When Tony becomes the Arkansas coach, can we still use the Bleep You Tony audio?
Yes. Yes.
Until it magically disappears
until Todd comes up
from
here
the
and deletes
computer.
it again.
That's right. That's right. Nate in the 870. What is the exact measurement of time that equals I'm not that far behind you? Well, Nate, it could be about 3 weeks. We don't know. We don't know.
Russell says everybody needs to calm down and I need to take my meds. I did take my meds today.
Oh, today you did?
Yeah.
That's right. I mean, we could be watching The Last Dance go on air. We don't know. We don't know.
You guys are stuck with him. He's stuck with him. They're going to win the thing. Everybody relax. There's no sense in even watching it. This is a foregone conclusion.
Throw your TVs out the window.
I have Wizard of Oz, this thing. I have seen this. I have foreseen this. It is over.
You are doing all your best to jinx it now, aren't you? With every fiber.
No, they're going to win every game of the regional by double digits. Guaranteed.
Okay. So that would be 2.
Yes.
Because there's no third one if you win 2. That's
right.
It.
They're going to win. You know what? They'll play the third just for fun.
Car Chase guy says, wouldn't it be awesome if they win and then PVH retires?
Well, that's how you do it. I mean, look, if you've been chasing it that long, you win it and you leave.
I mean, how are they going to divvy up the $20 million, and how much is baseball going to get? Are they going to get enough? Are they going to get? Should they get? This is what they were talking about on Squeeze Play last night because Mississippi State's hiring the Virginia coach because Virginia's athletic department is just in shambles. Tony Bennett retires, and now their national championship baseball coach is and football's never been any good out there except for maybe a year or 2 every now and then, but not consistently.
I have some news.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a minute to get your phone out and get to the Bet Saracen app.
All right.
I'm going to give you just a second. Are you there?
Yeah, what do we got?
All right. Sterling has texted.
Yeah.
Sterling has taken Arkansas Little Rock on the money line.
Me too.
He already had it.
Me too. Yeah.
Sterling.
What's it at now? Because I got it.
He got him plus 900.
Oh, my God. What?
He got him plus
I didn't get it at
900.
Yeah, it's 850 now.
So
Sterling put a big bet on it.
Yeah,
It
yes, he did.
850.
Yes, he did.
God almighty.
I
got it at 850 also.
So you can take and do with that what you will.
All right. There you have it, everybody.
And,
Sterling.
I'm being told it's Maple Street that is all torn up. Either way, you cannot get to Arkansas Avenue. Trying to do some help. I'm trying to do a good thing here. Trying to help.
Maybe Dave wants to improve college sports and join that commission or that council with the president when they get that thing going. Maybe that's what he wants to do with his free time, rather than going to all these tournaments in the off season and chasing down travel ball people and all that stuff. Or the Cape. I don't know. It's not an easy job. Not an easy job.
No job in college sports is easy.
Pittman's isn't that difficult.
Well, you have to be there.
He's not. He's putting in, C- effort there. He's fine. All right, we'll be
so
back.
much you can do remotely.
Well, yeah, the lake. There are limits.
The
to
lake
Zoom
does
and whatnot.
call.
That's right. Yes, exactly. If someone's not out there to flash the lights on and off on that statue, who will?
Ty was running his mouth at me last week, and I did tell him that Notre Dame and Arkansas were at different stages of life in their football program.
Yeah. One got rid of one got a problem got rid of, and the other is still a problem. Still doesn't know they have a problem.
Casey wants to know, Derek, if Pittman wins another Liberty Bowl, does he retire?
Maybe.
Yep.
That's a heck of an accomplishment.
It is. Big time.
All right, we'll be back here on ESPN Arkansas. Mock Legal Solutions, now open in Sallisaw. Better way to serve clients in Sequoia and LaFleur counties. They handle all family law. Jackie also has 13 years in car wrecks, slips, falls, and dog bite cases. And she will help you get an insurance check or a wreck check. They understand times are hard. Most regular people can't pony up those big $5,000 retainers. And they get asked for more money down the road as well. So they offer flat fees, low down payments, and payment plans. The laws have changed, and yes, joint custody is the default, but they are not afraid to go to trial. And they're successful when they do. Find out more about it at mocklegalsolutions.com. mocklegalsolutions.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
How do you think the recruit's going to feel if there's a radio show that's just slamming our program?
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16 different locations across the state and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale, plus our famous huge Crane Cash discounts. The Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Ford, Chevy, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
Rock music and rave with Brookside, Hampton, Harrison, Arkansas on Friday, July 25th with Saving Able. Tickets on sale now at creeksideamp.com and start at only $10. Saving Able with special guest Royal Land, along with Heavy Records. Saving Able with Royal Land, live at Creekside Amp in Harrison, Friday, July 25th. Get tickets at creeksideamp.com.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Sandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, Sakhalin.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Don't take less when you can have it all with Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Luxe Cravings boxes. There's the $5 Classic box full of craveable faves. The $7 Supreme box for your swankier side. And the $9 Cantina Luxe box has a whole world of tasty indulgences, including the slow-roasted Cantina Chicken Burrito. Get Luxe for less with the $5, $7, and $9 Luxe Cravings boxes at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
East Coast summers living on the run. Now the beachfront, nights 5,000 thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com.
Roback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Roback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for all your sports betting action. Baseball season is in full swing and we're into the NBA and NHL playoffs, and BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting while the games are being played. With the largest selection of odds on everything from the MLB, NBA, NHL, and UFC, BetOnline remains the best online source for all your sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Bet online. The game starts here.
Thanks for watching.
Haircut is a home run, located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Superior Fence and Rail, one of the largest fence companies in the country, is here in Northwest Arkansas. Superior Fence and Rail can custom chain link, wood, or vinyl fencing. Superior Fence can custom install ornamental iron fencing with powered automatic gates with access control. 12 months, same as cash financing, is available. And Superior Fence and Rail warranties all of their work. Superior Fence and Rail, 479-439-1096. 479-439-1096. Or go online to superiorfenceandrail.com. What's going on the grill tonight? If it's from Richard's Country Meat Market, you know it's the best. From sizzling steaks and bacon-wrapped fillets to gourmet burgers and fresh kebabs, Richard's has everything to make Father's Day a feast. Grab a Richard's gift certificate for the grill master in your life. And don't forget the home-style sides and desserts. Call ahead for curbside pickup at 479-443-0000 or visit them at 3042 North Market Avenue in Fayetteville and find them online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Hope you're having a great start to your Monday. It is a very mild one. Temperatures are going to already be in the low 80s by lunchtime, and we warm quickly thanks to plenty of sunshine and some breezy south winds. We're getting into the mid to upper 80s for a daytime high. Overnight tonight, we don't cool down too much. That's because clouds come in, and with them, we have impact weather moving in. Strong to severe storms expected as we get into tomorrow, late evening in the overnight hours. With your Get Ready weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
I hate that we have to wait till the mics pick up. You have the diarrhea pills over there? What do you mean? I got a pounding headache over here. Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because I'd have somewhere to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by. Tell Robert Errol Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. Your Arkansas baseball team advanced to the Super Regional round, blowing through the Fayetteville Regional because all those teams suck.
And Arkansas is good. Give them credit.
Yeah.
Right?
They beat Creighton yesterday. Thank you. Arkansas will host the Super Regionals this weekend. LSU Shreveport completed the dream season. We've been chronicling this for the last month or so. Went 59-0. Derek poo-poos the idea.
Compilers.
They went 59-0.
Compilers.
And won
Who'd they play?
NAI. I told you who they won. They Texas A&M, Texarkana.
They beat a couple of welding schools. Come on.
Those welding schools, man, they get scholarships too.
Yeah, right. In the NAIA?
They went 59-0. And
you pay them to play.
Won the NAIA World Series yesterday. Frank Ragnow announced on social media, and Ian Rappaport confirms that he is no longer going to play football. So now y'all have nobody in the NFL that's any good. Royals
So
calling
does
up.
that mean he's going to go? He's going to play flag football?
Oh no, he's
the
gonna
Olympics.
I don't know what he's going to do. Kansas City Royals calling up Jack Caglione, one of the top prospects in baseball, less than a year after they chose him. Last guy to do that for the Royals. Anybody?
No, both. Vincent Bo Jackson.
Vincent Bo Jackson.
Really? Wow. How about that? That's a good trivia there, Zachary.
Thank you.
We had prizes. We could give them away, but we don't.
Okay.
We gave them all away last week.
Yeah, we did. Did anybody go to that? I'm just curious how it went.
I don't know.
Okay. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls. Does sparkling water taste like when your leg falls asleep? 76% of you said yes.
So true.
Your dog understands human words. You don't understand barks. Is your dog smarter than you? 72% of you say yes. Does how fast you drive depend on what song is playing? 70% of you. Yes. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by me.
Well, it has happened now. Kevin O'Sullivan, baseball coach at Florida, and the athletic director have released statements of apology for their their boorish behavior in Conway, South Carolina, at the Coastal Carolina Regional over the weekend, where Kevin O'Sullivan
What
was
did Kevin O'Sullivan say? Just out of curiosity, I'm now interested in what this bonehead said.
Prior to yesterday's NCAA tournament game against East Carolina, I let my emotions get the best of me and channeled that energy in a way I should not have. I want to sincerely apologize for my actions and behavior to the entire NCAA regional field of Coastal Carolina, boilerplate, 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 Gator Nation, boilerplate. I did not represent the University of Florida to the appropriate standard and take full responsibility for that, boilerplate, boilerplate, boilerplate. I'm sorry for allowing this instance to get in the way of an otherwise great weekend, boilerplate, boilerplate. Okay, there you go. There's
All right, so this is a forced apology. He doesn't really mean it.
Of course not.
Okay.
No, he does not mean it. But he did do it, and so did the AD. Which that's an odd conversation, right? Because your boss is like, dude,
what'd you do?
Now I have to deal with this today? Really? I wasn't going to deal with this today. I just got off the beach last week at Destin. I'm working on my golf game, and now I got to come in here and talk about you throwing a hissy fit down there at Coastal Carolina over the weekend?
Boy, he did.
Don't do this.
There were two separate incidents where he really showed his ass. And not a big Kevin O'Sullivan fan after watching that. I mean, when you went after the grounds crew, what are you doing, man?
Punching down. And this is one of the highest paid coaches in the SEC. Yeah. Punching down.
A schmuck.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Never punch down.
Never.
Always punch up. Don't punch down. So, come on now. Here's the text. Coastal probably deserved it.
What? He also texted, don't know what happened.
Thanks for knowing nothing about the conversation and yet chiming in anyway.
That's 2025 in a nutshell. I'm going to comment on it. I know nothing about it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the what's going on, but I think you guys are wrong because I don't like you guys. Okay, fine. Just say that. Hey guys, I was listening and I have no idea what you're talking about, but I disagree with you. That's a drive time call right there.
Yeah.
That is a drive.
Yeah.
Hey, Randy. I don't know what you're talking about, but I agree with you. I think you're doing a great job. Thank you.
Okay.
Nate says, kind of sounds like an early bum of the week nominee. I have him down.
This could be a three-way bum fight if we all pick Kevin O'Sullivan.
Well, I'm not going to pick Kevin O'Sullivan because that is expected behavior from him. However, I have 3 early nominees for bum of the week. Okay. Monday. I feel good about it, whatever day.
The weekend is full of nominees.
Yeah.
And we'll do it again on Thursday because at some point they'll play baseball on Friday and we might get thrown off the air again or something. So we'll do that again.
Tim in Palm Beach pointing out he pulled a Max Verstappen, also a nominee for bum of the week.
Yeah, that's right. And depending on how it goes tonight, you might put Tony V in there maybe. He could be
I mean, if they lose, they lose. That's one thing. But
yeah, but what if they get their hat handed to them like 14-2 or something like that on the home field?
You lose, you lose. Now, you do something stupid, you become the bum of the week.
Yeah. Another guy, Vanderbilt's coach had some goofy stuff to say too following a game.
Vanderbilt is to me, Vanderbilt's incredibly complicated.
Yeah.
Because it is a program with zero expectations in any other sport except that one.
So they're going to put a lot of revenue sharing into baseball, you would think.
They're going to. Yes, I would think so. But Corbin, went scorched earth and, deflected everything. Your team just got bounced. Yeah. You were the number 1 overall seed. That should never happen. Little humility. Hey, man, we didn't play well. They did. Instead, you've got a litany of excuses and a whole bunch of... The SEC did not perform well on the field or off this weekend. They acted like petulant children.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You got coaches stomping around. You got Texas doing whatever Texas did. You got this thing over in Vanderbilt. Dave was a better leader of the Commodores than Corbin is.
Yeah. And, who behaved well this week? David Kevin Van Horn did. That's who.
Yeah.
Very, just handling business.
Yeah.
TCB. All that's going on there. All right, we'll come back here in a moment. 877-377-6963. Stay with us on this Monday edition.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
We're talking with legendary Arkansas running back Felix Jones here on the Morning Rush. You could hoop a little bit back in the day, couldn't you?
Man, I tried. Yeah, that was actually my first kind of love in sports. Man. My dad would play, and then grow it tall enough. So we had to go other places, and I took all the ability I had from each and every sport to take the football, and it seemed to work perfectly.
This is the Morning Rush, weekdays from 9 to 11, only on ESPN 99.5.
Felix Jones.
Shop every team in town. Come on, it's time to go.
The Diamond Hogs are hosting the NCAA Super Regionals this weekend in Fayetteville. Gear up at Rally House Arena Village on MLK Boulevard. Before the Hogs hit the Diamond at Baum Walker Stadium, a short 10-minute walk from Rally House. Go Hogs!
If your city is your house, it's the Rally House.
If your lawn looking like it hit the snooze button one too many times, weeds creeping in, grass barely hanging on, it's time for a makeover Lawn Pride style. Our 7-step program does it all, from kicking weeds to pampering your lawn with the nutrients it needs to thrive. Thicker, greener, and yes, way healthier. And here's the kicker. Your first application is free when you sign up for 5 or more treatments. Free! Ready to turn your yard into the envy of the neighborhood? Trust Lawn Pride, because your lawn deserves a little TLC. Visit lawnpride.com to kick off your lawn's glow up today. Lawn Pride, professional care, unbeatable price, and results that'll have your lawn singing.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, 2-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista and Steve Harp in Springdale.
Creekside, Hampton, Harrison, Arkansas, Friday, July 25th with Saving Tickets on sale now at creeksideamp.com. Started only $10. Saving Able with special guest Royal Land, along with Heavy Records. Saving Able with Royal Land, live at Creekside Amp in Harrison, Friday, July 25th. Get tickets at creeksideamp.com.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
You're building a single roof or a successful roofing business. Roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job.
and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
What's going on the grill tonight? If it's from Richard's Country Meat Market, you know it's the best. From sizzling steaks and bacon-wrapped fillets to gourmet burgers and fresh kebabs, Richard's has everything to make Father's Day a feast. Grab a Richard's gift certificate for the grill master in your life. And don't forget the home-style sides and desserts. Call ahead for curbside pickup at 479-443-0000 or visit them at 3042 North Market Avenue in Fayetteville and find them online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
ESPN 99.5.
Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
What happened? Nothing. We have new toys in the studio.
Yeah, we do. This is an actual toy.
Yeah, you got the bullpen car,
and it rolls.
Yeah. Hey, look, it rolls. We got a goalie hockey stick, kind of like Jason in the what was it, Friday the 13th. We've got a Bud Walton. What do we call that, Bill?
Well, it's a replica of the arena.
Yeah, and
right here.
Like the top comes off.
Yeah,
I thought it was when I thought it was an Altoid keeper.
Hey, that's a good idea. Actually,
yeah, that's not. Hey, you want money for me? Put Altoids in a replica of Bud Walton. I'll buy it.
Derek, it's this one right here.
Yeah. In the old days, you put your cigarettes in there. Not so much
it's
anymore.
an ashtray.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. Okay, we're here at 22 minutes till the hour. This your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Dan Marino should die of gonorrhea and rot in hell.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
I've watched plenty of X-rated stuff.
Woo pig.
That's right. You saw what Little Rock did last night to LSU. That was pretty obscene if you're an LSU fan. I enjoyed it. But
Well, I know you enjoyed it, but
I did. I had a good time there.
It's not going to happen.
Okay.
Not gonna. Now,
maybe you're right.
Let me see this. What is this?
It's the bullpen. Well, they don't have a bullpen car, which is disappointing. So they just made one up, I guess, and that's what they gave out a few weeks ago at the ballpark.
They gave this out at the ballpark.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
it was not made in this country.
No, well, none of the good stuff is. I mean, what are you talking about?
It's fair too.
That's not true. I'm kidding about that.
It's heavy.
Yeah, good, isn't it?
Yeah.
The bullpen
the wood
car
makes it good.
Right. Thank you. That's right. Okay. We'll move on to anything else here that we can find out. Intriguing here. Oh, okay. 8-7. National leave work early. Oh, here you go. You need some excuses to get out of work early today?
Yes.
I got a bunch of them here.
Go.
You ready for this?
Huh.
Diarrhea. That'll get you out of there, right?
Wow. Yes, I think when you've got one or two engines currently working, yes, that will probably. If Bill came to me and said, "Hey, I've got diarrhea," well, I mean, I'm just saying, just as an example.
Hold on,
okay.
Zach.
Yeah,
I got the diarrhea. I gotta go.
Yes, I'll see you tomorrow.
Why's it got to be the diarrhea?
Yeah, exactly.
Where did it got hacked?
Yeah, why'd you call it the diarrhea?
Because I'm old. I don't know. I'm surrounded by elder statesmen around here. It's rubbing off on me. I don't know. Let's see here. Sick or a headache? The more general illness issue is a little easier to float. Unfortunately, it might not have the same response as diarrhea.
Well, what you have to do is lick your palms. It's a little
I see.
juvenile, but it's Ferris Bueller.
There's a problem at your house. This is how Jim tried to get out of the dinner party. Remember? The
Yeah,
apartment
no, I'm not
flooded.
buying that one either. What? I need more information. What is the problem?
The flood. Pipe blew up.
Nah.
Okay. All right.
Next.
An issue with a pet. Okay.
No.
No, in fairness, you're not a pet owner.
I'm not. I have a kid. Same thing.
Okay.
They're the worst pets.
You have an issue with a kid.
Needy baby, greedy baby. They are. They're needy and greedy. They never contribute anything.
Nope.
What does a child under 14 contribute to your household?
She's gonna wipe your behind.
No,
someday.
she's not.
Picking
She's
your
gonna
nursing home.
No, she's going to put me in a place and leave me there. I know that she said
Leave you
this.
under the bridge.
Yeah, maybe. Needy baby, greedy baby.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's one way to do it. A forgotten appointment.
Oh, no. Where's cocktail flu on that?
You
know some people with that.
It doesn't say. By the way, if your kid's school calls, it would help if you actually have kids. If you don't
Also
have,
true.
It's going to be tough if you don't have kids.
Hard to buy into that argument.
Oh, here's one. There's a fraud on my credit card that I need to deal with.
Do it in your own time.
I like George's excuse for getting out of a date one time. He had a bus transfer that was good for only 15 more minutes.
Right. No. Notice the only one we've accepted so far is the one that directly would affect me.
Yes. Right. Jay from Rogers. Went a little madman. A little too many drinks at lunch. That's the excuse. Well, we're both hacking and weaving in here. I think we're dying.
I had something go down the wrong path.
Oh, you did? Okay. So I'm the only one that's
eating
infirm.
peanuts and Altoids at the same time.
You should never eat peanuts on the air. Never. This is exactly what happens.
It's been really helpful about 15 minutes.
And I learned about chewing gum to keep your ears from popping after the guy chloroformed me on the airplane in 1989.
Bill, do we have any milk and orange Gatorade?
No, but I've got some Monster in there.
Got some Scissor?
You want an orange Monster?
No.
The purple drink?
No, I want to stay on this planet.
It's orange.
It is orange. Oh, man, it is orange. All right, what else?
Is it? Kent has texted in with his excuse for leaving work early.
Okay.
I got a booty call.
You never know. You never know when it's going to happen. So, you know what, Kent, I'm willing to let you go on that one. But let me know.
I like number.
Would dirty drawers justify leaving?
Well, yes. Number 14 on this list. I accidentally soiled my pants.
Yes, that's absolutely yes.
Right here.
Abner says hogs are playing at 2 p.m. Nope. Sorry.
That's not an excuse to leave work early. But it's a Friday. In the summertime.
Do we work in sales?
We all know we only work half days on Fridays.
Do I work in sales?
Yes. I mean,
then yes.
In a roundabout
Leave
way.
at noon. Better.
Technically, kind of yes. Technically, kind of yes.
JT wants to know if his seventh grandmother has passed away.
It's tricky.
Nah, sorry about that. That's not going to work.
Here's a good one. I just had a very important package delivered. I don't want it sitting on the porch.
No, sorry. That's not going to work either. Again, if it directly affects me, go ahead.
Okay, all right. I need a
Scott the Tortilla Guy. I've got the itch.
Oh. Nate from the 870. I've got to go to my other job. So I can afford a house in this town.
Look, depending on what business you're in, you know what? I'm going to let that fly.
And let's see here. What else came through here? I have a tea time I need to make.
You know what? I'll allow that.
All right.
I'll allow that.
There you go.
Now, what is your again? What is your standing within the company? If you are
not great,
but I'm saying, like, if you're a benefit to me, I'm probably going to say no. If you're a waste of time, I'm going to say, yeah, go do whatever you got to do.
Jamie from Fayetteville, mom called from the ballet and there's cops involved.
No, sorry, man.
Hang on.
Yeah.
You're not interested?
No, I'm interested
rest
to know
of the
what
story?
happened. This is like when Bill says, well, do you want to hear my story about my encounter with the Secret Service?
Okay.
Now, if you don't end up face down and in cuffs or tased, I'm probably not going to be interested.
And that didn't happen.
No, it didn't.
They just pushed you back 5 feet so Laura Bush could walk through.
Right. I mean, you were in Laura Bush's way.
Yeah, right. Basically, the story is you were in the way. That's
But I still had an encounter.
Skeeter says, my wife's water broke. Ain't your water. Get back to work.
slacking on the job.
Really?
Slacking on the job. All right, those are a few of the excuses.
Ringworm is acting up.
Oh, good Lord.
Okay, first of all, that's a virus. Sorry. You can get an anti for that. Do it on your time.
Go to the free clinic.
That's right. Go to the free clinic.
You go to the glove compartment.
Tyler from Winslow. My daughter is buying a car with my credit, and the dealer sold it to her for 40% APR. Shouldn't have had kids. That's on you, brother. That is a totally preventable thing.
You got to get one of those Zach 90 month notes at
Right.
6%,
1%, 260 months.
That's right.
Yep.
The balloon on that thing.
Got a flat tire. Nope. Doesn't affect your work. Back to work.
Oh, what about this one? This is a good one.
Lane, go ahead.
Guy from Fort Smith on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. I saw Bigfoot on my Ring camera.
You know, I'm going to let you go for Bigfoot.
Okay. All right.
Lane from Cave City. My wife's cheating on me, and I got to catch her in the act so I can use the prenup when we get a divorce. I'll just send you photos from Lane. I'll send you the photos. Oh, you're going to say yes?
Count it. Count it.
All right.
Now, man is allowed to go as he pleases.
I would like to point out that Lane broke his wife's arm. Dropped her.
Lane, that changes things slightly.
No. He's the one that was doing the thing and fell on her, right?
Yes.
Okay.
JT says his dogs are hearing the dings and they believe it's the doorbell.
Gavin in Fayetteville, I've got hemorrhoids. I got to get a STD test.
Do you know what a hemorrhoid is? No. Hemorrhoids do not prevent you from doing your job.
Stand by. If he wants to go get an STD test for his hemorrhoids, we need to give him a pass.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right
That's
on that.
That's the tie exception.
Dirty Drawers is texting. Girl I'm seeing has handcuffed me to the bed and they've lost the key.
You also took all your money, by the way.
Nah, man, you're going to, you know what? You got yourself into that. You're going to have to get yourself out.
That's right, yeah. WT at Fort Smith not understanding the assignment. Oklahoma's getting killed. It's 11-3.
Thank you.
You missed the assignment there. JT says his excuse for leaving work early, I've got to go to one of the 5 parades for Arkansas winning the championship. Right. It's the next Razorback Roadshow. They're just going to have a championship parade in your town. Are they going to put 5 banners up like they did for basketball or just 1?
Oh, they're going to put up 5.
That annoys me.
Jamie,
you won 1 title, not 5.
Jamie's got a great question. Why are hemorrhoids not called asteroids?
You know, I think people have been asking that for a long time. I don't know why. I got nothing for you on that. Yeah, the SEC is about to lose another one because OU, who wasn't that good anyway, by the way, but still got in the tournament for some reason. I guess they needed somebody to play.
I wonder why they got in, because we overvalued the league.
That's right. All right, that's one more SEC down here. I'm writing them down. I'm writing North Carolina down.
Hacker needs to leave early today because he's got to get on X to campaign for the open coaching position at Arkansas. I'm going to let you go ahead and go do that.
North Carolina, Arizona is super regional. That's going to be
that?
pretty good, right?
Where are they playing it?
I think it'll be at North Carolina.
Okay.
It'll be right there,
There you go.
Where they're at right now.
The stadium you call trash.
Well, it's dumb.
Why is that?
Because it's not bomb. The best
got it.
ballpark
Okay.
in college baseball. When you take out Duty Noble and Alex Box and maybe a couple other places. But it's just up there. Near the top.
TL says he woke up in a bathtub full of ice, missing a kidney. Am I excused? No. You can function with one.
You shouldn't have went across the border.
That's
that hour of the
exactly
night.
right.
This is what happens, man.
Yeah.
You
So
got to be careful.
again, these are things these are issues you have created. One of Derek's favorite phrases.
Right.
These are prisons
you have built.
That's right.
This is not my issue, Tom.
Right.
TL.
You're the last to know and the first to not care.
I am. And if my father has told me anything that I've ever listened to, be the last to know, be the first to not care.
That's right. Words to live by.
That's right. He knows.
Gavin calling back to the zebra. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, we're still looking for the zebra in Rutherford County, Tennessee, if you're out there.
Here's a good, interesting one. Hey, my slot just opened at the poker table. Got to go.
No.
Okay. All right. Not doing that.
Had to leave work early to take a polygraph. You know what? I'm going to let you go on that one.
We're counting that.
Yeah, I'm going to let you go on polygraph test. Because I figure I probably won't see you after that.
I'm on a small sailing vessel out to Hawaii. With my cat.
Yeah, with your cat? Yeah, absolutely.
I had to leave work early. Oh, boy. The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach.
I cannot believe
But there
that.
you go.
It's
It's
17 minutes.
National Leave Work Early Day.
17 minutes.
You're welcome.
I am dumbfounded.
I'm going to make it do what it do, baby.
Do what it do?
I'm going to make it do what it do. Right. All right.
Here's a text out of the 870. Hello, fellas. I won't be there today because I've got the Franks above the beans. You know what?
I'm
gonna give you that one. How do you get the Franks above the beans?
Take all the time you need.
Hang on. Frank's plural?
Yeah, the Frank above the beans. It's from the Something About Mary.
Oh, I know.
Then Marky Post comes in with the back teen.
But there's beans. And there's Frank, singular.
Generally, you're correct. I don't know.
Hey, look, everybody's different.
Hey, we're all God's children.
There's a lid for every pot in this town.
That's exactly right, man.
I've been told.
That's right. That's what happened.
Scott the Tortilla Guy says I wore an itchy sweater to work and I need to change clothes. Bill, would you like to field that one?
No, I'll pass.
Okay.
The Peyton Manning sweater
Nope.
you had on earlier.
I gotta go. It's gonna get washed tonight.
I'd frame it and never wear it.
I would.
again.
Oh no, you're gonna see it.
I
again.
would wash it, block it, and then fumigate it.
Y'all are seeing it again.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Sure.
If Notre Dame loses to Arkansas
There
in
we go.
football, Zach has to wear that sweater in here.
What do I get if Notre Dame, and they will, runs through Arkansas? What do I get?
We come to work the next day.
I gotta wear a sleeveless T-shirt in here.
That pains me.
That's right. I don't know. What do you want?
I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people over the weekend were coming at me going, well, what are you going to do? I'm like, well, what are you going to do? Like, if we can come to some sort of agreement, great.
See, it's no fun that way.
Jeff wants to know, Bill, were there critters in or on the sweater?
Not that I felt immediately. No.
We believe they were bed bugs.
Sure.
Yeah, that thing. Who knows? Who knows, right? Whole building didn't need me to be quarantined. Now we're gonna have to fog the whole place.
That's why we have squirrels running this place.
Right.
Let's tint the building now. After this.
Bill's gonna be one of those zombies. Get bit by the bugs.
You're gonna get radioactive powers. Bill.
Yeah,
That'll
if
be
you get superpowers, let me know. I'll wear the sweater.
yeah. Drive home powered by Mr. Sparky.
Exclusive coverage at the Fayetteville Regional, presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback, Arvest Bank, and Shelter Insurance agent Chris Dooley.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better series than what we got right here.
Hello, I'm Chip Scarborough in the 4029 newsroom. The search for Grant Harden is now in its second week. The former police chief of Gateway escaped from the North Central Unit Prison in Calico Rock on May the 25th, where he was serving time for murder and rape. Authorities are now offering a $25,000 reward for information leading to his arrest. Well, looks and feels like the first Monday of June out there today. Shower and storm chances increase as we go throughout this first week of the month. Meteorologist William Morrison has the updated timeline later on 4029 News. And number 3, Razorback Baseball advanced to its first NCAA Tournament Super Regional since 2022 with an 8-3 win over Creighton last night. Next, Arkansas will stay home to host a Super Regional June the 6th through 9th, facing the winner of the Knoxville Regional Final between number 14 Tennessee and Wake Forest. I'm Chip Scarborough with this live local late-breaking update.
Imagine a summer of backyard fun and relaxation for the whole family. Burton Pools and Spas can make it happen now during the Doughboy Super Sale. Get up to $1,500 off Doughboy above ground pools. 18-foot coastal pools for just $70 a month installed. Or a 12 by 24 oval semi in-ground pool starting at only $16,999. These deals won't last long. Visit us today in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland. Burton Pools and Spas. Water for a better life.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
At Arvest Bank, we believe in supporting growing communities. That's why we're committed to putting home ownership within reach. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we have a variety of loan options to help make your dream home a reality. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe. Equal housing lender.
Taco Bell's all-white meat crispy chicken nuggets are back, but that doesn't make us a chicken place. I mean, yes, everyone loved them, like a lot. That's why we brought them back, along with our signature dipping sauces. But the crispy golden breading is actually tortilla chips, which is very taco place. So we're still a taco place. You think of us as a taco place, right? Who are we? No, I mean, we're good. It's just nuggets. Just crispy chicken nuggets, only at Taco Bell. Your taco place. It's also a chicken place. It's also a taco place. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for availability.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-551-3241. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-551-3241. That's 800-551-3241. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Spring is here and the grass is growing fast. Upgrade to a Hustler Zero Turn. Hurry in for the Hustler sales event at WT Equipment. With Raptor X models in stock and savings up to $1,700 off MSRP. Plus, qualified buyers get 0% financing for 42 months on select Hustler mowers. These deals won't last. Visit WT Equipment today or shop online at WTEquip.com. Qualified buyers with minimum purchase. Other restrictions apply. See dealer for complete details.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 89 days. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
And one of the most embarrassing things just happened to Oklahoma. Game's not over, and ESPNU pulled the plug for more competitive action.
Yeah, it's the Greg Gumbel.
Because the University of Spoiled Children are about to play, so we had to put them on.
Another stupid aspect of the sport. They're going to play Oregon State, who's 44-13-1.
Yeah.
How do you tie in a baseball game?
They just quit playing. I don't know. They quit playing before somebody won.
Oh. Oregon State's big. That's a good program, right?
Oh, don't do that. That's so rude.
Is it?
It is very rude.
Mind your own business.
Yeah. Mind your own business. All right, your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle.
Yeah.
Or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Bunga bunga.
The SEC's next chance to redeem itself right now. Ole Miss is playing Murray. And Tennessee's playing Wake Forest. That's over on ESPN2.
So I'm going to go ahead and cross Oklahoma off the
Ole
list.
Miss, yeah, I think you can Sharpie North Carolina to the Super Regionals, the baseball Sweet 16.
7 SEC teams have now been eliminated.
And we have 21 teams left in the tournament.
That's right.
That's it. Oklahoma getting belt applied to ass right now by North Carolina, 11-3, in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you play his sound and Big Mike appears. It's so wonderful hearing Texas got knocked out in the middle of the Hogs game.
Yeah.
Bunga bunga.
So the everyone was watching the as you do in 2025. Everyone was watching the end of the Texas game on their phone last night. And so it all went final, and as people, the different streaming channels all got caught up, everyone started cheering in the ballpark. Because Texas lost. I love it. It's awesome. Yeah, they're out, and the Roadrunners. Now, who are they? Let me see here. Who are they going to play? They're going to play UCLA.
All right.
Oh, it's the battle of the vowels. UTSA and UCLA. Good Lord, man, that's a lot of letters going on there. So, all right, Auburn playing Coastal. That's kind of fun. There's a couple of redneck fan bases duking it out right there.
South Carolina, Auburn. Yeah, that's
they're playing at Auburn though, so it'll be down there at the Plains. And as you know by now, I'm sure Arkansas is awaiting on the winner of this Tennessee and Wake Forest game that's about to get underway. Miserable Jerk has texted in. Sankey now suggesting add more SEC teams to every tournament.
Right. Well, what the plan is that they're going to meet on Wednesday to try and get the teams that got eliminated reinstated. That is because in hypothetical situations, the SEC always wins, according to Greg Sankey. So
right. That's right.
This is when you actually have to go and play, things are a little bit different. When the playing field is leveled, things are a little bit different.
You know what's worse about this? Sankey works at the pleasure of the presidents. There are 16 university presidents that think that they are the greatest of all time at every sport all the time. That's the other thing. I mean, if Sankey worked for any other league, he'd think that league's the best.
Of course he would.
But it's his bosses that instill this arrogance in him that you detest so much. So
it's not that. Look, every commissioner is going to go out and sing the praises and the virtues of their league. The SEC has gone on for the last. I mean, they perfected the BCS scheduling model, which is play no one, play each other, claim that you're the best, and then the most important part is when you do get selected. You actually don't earn your way, but you get selected. Be good on championship night. Have the best team, which they did, which was Alabama, LSU, Florida, whatever it was in football. Now it's carrying over into other sports where it's just because of the brand, we're the best there is.
Yeah, and that's just the way it is. There's no follow-up unless they give you that 7-page hype sheet.
And that's that's the best phrase for it. It is a 7-page hype sheet.
Yeah,
and God bless him. I know Bielema did not succeed here, but everything that he said over the weekend, late last weekend, over the weekend, 100% correct. About the SEC likes to highlight certain things, but they don't want to talk about other things. And that is, that's modern leadership. We're not going to talk about all the things we screwed up. We're going to talk about the things that we did well. And again,
The SEC pumps more money into baseball than any other league. Nobody else cares. There are a few programs here and there that care. You can't, you got 13 teams in. More than half of them are gone.
Well, here is the Nate has provided us with the next talking point from the league office by way of the league's propaganda arm, SEC Network, last night. Why is the host ever a visiting team in these regionals?
Oh, is that what we're gonna do?
Yeah. Well, LSU was and I believe LSU is the road team again. Now, some of you may not know how this works. Although it is your stadium, it is technically a neutral NCAA site. That's why, you can't there's no RBI girls dancing out here, and there's, you can't do the normal, stuff.
By the way,
that you do.
Is at every level, high school, college, this is what it's like when you host a tournament. It's not a home game for you.
So there are instances where who the home team is determined by a coin flip.
Right.
And that's how that goes.
That's how you get there.
And I believe LSU is the visiting team again tonight against Little Rock. According to the ESPN.com scoreboard, they are. So that's how that works. And if LSU gets bounced, they're going to blame the fact that they were not the home team. So
they're not going to get bounced.
But that's what they're going to say.
They're going to put up 9 runs in the first inning, and this thing's going to be over. Same thing with the Ole Miss.
Okay.
You're playing 2 teams that are just simply not nice teams, fun teams, just not in your league.
Okay. All right. Well, but that's the next thing they're coming after. Is the next thing they can manipulate in the system of we should be the home team in every game if we're hosting all these games. It doesn't make sense. They did make it. They were so stringent about this until a few years ago. They would make you switch dugouts. You would have to be in the visiting dugout at the stadium. They don't do that anymore, but they used to. They used to do that. So
I just got a text from our Lord and Savior Tommy Kraft.
Yeah.
He is.
Oh, he's at Fenway Park.
He's at Fenway Park.
Oh, look at that.
Up in Boston tonight. Gonna watch the Red Sox lose.
You thought he was in Maine?
No. He's going to be in Portland, Maine tomorrow. Portland, Maine's a hop, skip, and a jump from Boston.
Red Sox hosting the Mighty Angels tonight.
Doesn't matter.
The
Red Sox are terrible.
Yawkey way.
What a terrible.
I can tell you about terrible.
Yeah, you really don't have much of a leg to stand on here, Zach.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Really don't.
What do you mean?
I don't mean anything. Denver Bill. All beef. Denver Bill. Coming in hot. Denver Bill. He's all hunts. Denver Bill. It's meat between Denver Bill. Giant waste of time. Denver Bill. Nuggets. Denver Bill. Open defecation. Denver. I don't like the giant waste of time. Denver Bill. Followed by open defecation. Denver Bill.
I prefer closed defecation.
Yeah, closed defecation. Private defecation.
Sure.
My nugs.
There's a big thing that Bill printed out here. Wins since Maine's second. Scotty Scheffler 3. Colorado Rockies 3. They're tied.
Yeah, Bill, I think we have to have that discussion now. Like when we talk about Major League Baseball, the Rockies don't qualify. This is not a Major League Baseball team. Right. This is
No, they don't. I mean, this it's beyond terrible.
You run into wins in baseball every now and then. Except
they don't.
They don't. They don't.
No, they don't.
How is this possible? I mean, I know how it's possible, but it's just
I mean, I know
crazy.
how we got here.
Uh-oh.
And nobody here cares about it, so we're not going to talk about it. But
Cares about what?
It's how we got here.
They've lost 8 in a row and 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
And they're 24 out in the West.
But if they go 32-71 the rest of the way, they will tie the White Sox.
Okay. On pace.
Which means they have to double their winning percentage.
On pace guy has arrived.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just.
Don't give me any hope.
I don't have a lot
There's
of
no
hope,
Bill. Your run differential is negative 185.
Oh, sure.
In 50 losses?
Yeah.
185.
And I told you, and we didn't, I don't think I know I told you guys this last week. I don't think we brought it on air, though. So the Nuggets have not played in, 3 weeks now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Since the start of the baseball season, they still have more wins than the Rockies. Championships don't matter, right? Not at all.
Just hope everybody has a good time.
Dirty Drawers figured it out. The Rockies are tanking for Arch Manning. Oh, that makes sense now. Now I understand what they're doing. That's right.
Oh, damn,
man.
Is it possible? We're just shooting the bull here, right?
Right.
Is it possible with all this hype and money and everything that Arch Manning can't play?
No.
Oh, he can play?
Yeah, he can
Okay, all right.
Arch Manning. Now, is he going to be the second coming of Ron Paulus? Probably not.
What a pull. Wow.
Well, I mean, Ron Paulus, Bino says he's going to win like 3 Heismans. Ron Paulus had a good career. Wasn't a great career. He had a good career. Left as the school's all-time leading passer. Arch Manning, I'll give him this. He could have left knowing that Quinn Ewers was going to start for 2 years. He did not. He is talented, but there are going to be some growing pains. There are going to be games where things don't go right.
He ain't his uncles.
I don't know, man.
I do.
I don't know. He's probably the most physically gifted since Archie. I mean, Archie was really, really good. He just got beaten down in the NFL.
Well, and nobody under a certain age knows that guy was
my gosh,
in today's times would have been a bigger rock star probably than Arch.
Stone cold killer Archie Manning was. Arch is
he was like Tebow mania was what it would have been like because he was that kind of just he'd do anything.
He was not physically ready as a freshman to play. He's gotten bigger. He's gotten. I mean, you can see it. I mean, you look at a picture of him. When he entered and where he is now, he's totally different. He's talented. He's very talented. Is he going to be? Yeah, I think he's better than Eli, or will be better than Eli. I think he will be more.
Wow.
I think he will be thought of better than Eli. Peyton, Peyton was special. Archie to me is the best of the group, just because of the physical that he could do. But Texas is different. Texas is a whole different monster, and he is going to. First time things go bad, we'll see what happens. How does he react?
Big Mike texted in. Zach said LeBron's son was good. So
no, I didn't. I did not. I promise you, I did not. First of all, he went to USC, so that definitely didn't happen, Big Mike.
Todd saying the Rockies need to be relegated to Church League softball.
It's a Rocky Mountain Minute.
I'm just glad I can bring some Colorado misery to the rest of Northwest Arkansas.
Well, there's not enough misery around here because everybody's winning all the time. So you need a good dollop of that to balance everything out. Otherwise, it all gets out of order and it's not that great. You got to keep everything in proper context. Context does matter.
Oh, I've been told that.
Right.
It's very, very important.
Let's see here. Your drive home powered by Mr. Sparky.
Now, do I think the best AAA team, Tyler from South Korea, best AAA team could beat the Rockies? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Could the Naturals beat the Rockies?
Do I get Jack Caglione?
No. Okay. All right. No, he's with the big club now.
I'm just saying, like, if you give me the Naturals with Jack Caglione at the beginning of the season, yeah, Naturals could beat the Rockies. Naturals are loaded, or were loaded. They got some guys have moved up, but they were loaded at the beginning with all the top prospects were in Northwest Arkansas.
Well, it's like here's another Colorado minute for you.
Oh boy,
no, just meat between buns, meat between buns, Snuggies. Meat between
Abner, I'm going to need another
meat
one.
Between buns, Snuggies. Up in my mouth. I just, you know what? If we're going to do this, if we're going to be the worst, let's go.
Oh, you're going to be. I admire that attitude.
I mean,
be historic.
Right. Because there's no point in falling short. Let's go.
Because we're never going to remember who wins this World Series, but we're always going to remember if the Rockies lose 150 games.
Right.
We're never
I
going to forget that.
want to be Mizzou.
Now, listen, we talked about this with Mizzou. I mean, history is on.
Do it.
History is there.
Yep. It's right there for the taking.
If you're 18, let's just say you equal what you did in the first 59 games, you're 18-100.
Yeah.
F it. Let's do it.
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it.
Let's ride this thing down to the bottom.
It's not like the first pick in the draft is going to replace anybody on the roster.
No.
You're all getting replaced.
That's right. You're all fired.
Right. You're going to be working for a moving company before this is over. That it is a terrible, terrible baseball team. There is not a major leaguer on that roster.
That's great, though.
Well, but you got your boy from the Cubs.
Which one?
Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
Wish we had him 3
one
years
of the
ago.
greatest declines in baseball history is Chris Bryant. He got his $147 million.
Yeah, what happened there?
2 years after they won the World Series with the Cubs, and he has not done a damn thing since.
Oh, I'm aware.
He is horrific.
What happened
I know.
there?
I know.
He got his money.
Oh,
he got his money.
The man his money, and he has fallen off.
Now
he's not even starting anymore.
Now he gets injured on.
Of course he does.
Ritz-Carlton hotel beds. That's what injures him.
What?
Oh yeah, he got a back injury from sleeping at the Ritz. 100% legit story.
And me too.
Well, sure. Mind your own business.
Wow.
Really?
He dreaded bed at the Ritz-Carlton injury.
Wow.
Oh,
No, yeah, he wasn't in lockup or anything. He was at the Ritz.
Hee-haw honeys.
Mr.
Okay, clearly we can move on from crappy Rocky talk.
Mr. Pibb, did Chad Morris get a job with the Rockies? You know, he was unemployed there for a while.
Was.
He got run out of Texas State or whatever.
Huh.
The wide receiver coach.
That at the Ritz-Carlton, huh?
We yell a lot.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where they stay.
Pete and Tawny Town. Archie was better than Peyton? Dang, y'all are really trying to embrace debate today. Get a grip.
Archie was better than Peyton. He just went to the Saints and they killed him. Do your homework, man. Archie should have won the Heisman.
Nate from the 870. Archie played against 125-pound defensive lineman. Come on.
Now, we talk about Arch or Archie?
Archie.
Archie lit up Arkansas. Your best team, 69, in the Sugar Bowl. It's one of the greatest performances I've ever seen in my life. They could not do anything with Archie Manning that day.
Well, it happened before my lifetime. It's not on War Machine, so it doesn't count.
That's fair.
Doesn't count. By the way, why are y'all not talking about the regional? I'll have a listen.
Why are we not talking about it? We already talked about it.
Here's AP in Durham. He misses the Canadian Tim Hortons girl drop.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Let's see here.
You'll never find it.
Oh, I'll find it.
Not in a timely manner.
Not in a manner to make it work. No, probably not.
Big Mike says they should give the Rockies the first 5 picks.
They should, and they'll screw it up.
All right. Well,
Oof, I don't know.
there she is.
There's our girl.
Rejecting that report.
You got to put him in the Heisman. Mark May, Lou Holt.
Is the oof girl isn't the Hawk girl, right?
No, totally different.
No, that's Haley Welch.
Does that sound like?
Oof, I
think
don't know.
No, see the oof I don't know girl was just
Toronto.
Was minding her own business at a Toronto Blue Jays game.
Yeah,
and
upper tank.
This creepy Braves reporter went up and started asking them questions, trying to get their number, and she gave him.
Yeah, okay, that's
she
right.
gave him the.
Oof, I don't know.
This was on the streets of Nashville.
Oh, you ladies come to these Blue Jays games often? Hey, how we doing?
And I don't know where this was.
I'm lucky where there's a bunch of older guys that have just given me their old balls.
You can't recover from that. You just can't. You can't recover from that. By the way, last call for the Sooners. They're down 14-3 to Bill Belichick's North Carolina Tar Heels. That's right. That mighty Oklahoma offense has mustered a field goal. That's it in the battle of Belichick versus Venables. They're in Tar Heel land. All right.
God, that was boring.
I know, but I'm trying to. You know how when you go to a swimming pool,
yeah,
you can't go from like the shallow end like straight down. You gotta like. I'm trying to ease us out of the deep end. I'm just
See,
trying to get out of the deep end.
Derek, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Because you have to drive this thing. And Godspeed.
And sometimes I'm given a bad hand, but you know what? You got to play the ball where it
Got
lies.
the muddy old balls in there, and you swish up and down and clean as new.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Who else do you know that snorts ants?
Denny from Tulsa. Who won the Fayetteville Regional? Answer.
Oof, I don't know.
Answer. The good guys.
5-4 good guys.
That's right. Little Hawk Harrelson for you here. All right. Mr. Pibb wants to hear a Bleep You Tony in honor of tonight's.
How does the Senate vote?
Oh, that was Hunter Yurachek.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. Let's raise some money. Gotta be careful with that. He gets very upset when we do that.
Good.
Yeah.
He was catching some strays from the people sitting around me at the game.
Really?
Oh,
Why?
yeah. People were mad about. I forget what the context was, but they were like, somebody said something, and they're like, "No, I can't do that," or Mr. Write-A-Check is going to want.
Oh yeah, I do like that everybody's adopted the Write-A-Check thing.
Yeah, we're doing that. Yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah, wants your check, steal a check, whatever it is. There it is.
There you go.
Tennessee coming to bat. No score, bottom one.
All right.
underway in Knoxville at that cage they call a stadium. All right.
There's a great question from Graham. Where's the chloroform when you need it?
Amen. We need to keep that on standby.
Here's a text out of the 479. You've got a stalker. Derek's hair looks good today.
Thank you.
It's like the fourth one today.
Yeah, really. What have you done with it?
Man, it's finally grown out to the proper length again. After it got now this won't be a problem because I've learned my lesson on this, where to go, but they scalped me last time. Can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Buzz the tower. Gotta do something about that.
How much ballpark me. How many gallons are in that thing today?
I don't know.
Is that natural? I mean,
you know what happened in Florida?
Oh boy.
So you go and buy the travel size stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
And I wasn't paying attention, of course. Just like here, I don't pay attention anywhere else. So I bought a little thing of mousse instead of hairspray. So I was moussing it up.
And how did that work out for you?
Well, it didn't hold as well, actually. It was kind of strange.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. So that's what happened there. But it was a funny story at the time.
Yeah, it was a lot funnier in your
I guess
head.
you had to be there at Walgreens when it happened to appreciate it.
A lot funnier in your head.
One day I hope to be a part of an inside joke. Big Mike, thank Lord Vandy and the plastic field got knocked out. Yeah, we are seeing a lot of people going El Cheapo on their baseball diamonds at the Power 4 level. If you're going to be, in the Atlantic Sun or the Ohio Valley, that's one thing. But I mean, when you're in the SEC, a minimum of dirt should be required somewhere on your field.
You think so?
Like actual dirt, not painted brown carpet. All right. I mean, come on. What are we doing here?
You don't like the plastic fields?
Oh, not at the highest level of college baseball. No,
Have
I
you
don't.
ever fielded a ground ball on one?
No.
Ever chased a fly ball on one?
No.
Okay, so what is your aversion to it? Is it an aesthetic thing?
It is not aesthetically pleasing.
Okay, all right.
The game should be played on dirt, Zach.
Dirt infield?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go like softball?
No.
Like
I want the diamond. I want it to look like it's supposed to look.
So you want grass on the infield?
Well, if you want to put turf on the infield and grass on the outfield, whatever. I mean, but when you're in the SEC or the Big Ten, and the Big Ten's not represented in any of this, but the SEC, you should be able to figure this out. Now, if you're at like the Sun Belt or whatever, that's a different ballpark because you're losing money.
On this.
I
know guys.
Well, there's no union, so
I know guys that used to like to play on AstroTurf infields because you got a truer bounce.
You go like 14 feet in the air.
Well, at least you knew. You didn't have to worry about it hitting something and taking a weird bounce. I play the outfield, so I don't have an opinion on this. I don't care.
I have an opinion.
Okay.
It looks ugly on TV.
Okay, now, if you want to say it looks ugly on TV, that's fine.
Who are you rooting for here, Oregon State or USC?
Oregon State. I'll write a check to Oregon State if they bounce them out.
Yeah, that's right.
I hate USC.
Yeah, we've talked about giving UALR some money if they beat LSU.
Guys, they are not even going to be. That game will be over after 2 innings.
So, I can go back to catching up on Severance.
Yeah, what is it with you and the Severance?
I watched it on the plane last week, and they don't put the whole thing on there. They put 3 episodes on the app on the plane
to tease you into it.
And I'm like, this is great. I'm enjoying this. It's weird. And so I came home and got Apple TV. Now I'm still not watching that Ted Lasso because it's way too popular.
Way too popular.
But this show is not very. It's somewhat popular, but not as popular as Ted Lasso. So I will continue to watch it.
Smack Daddy has a suggestion for your hair. Maybe since you've been relegated to the back seat by the dogs, you can go to the groomer with them.
Could do that. Yeah. Maybe I need to do 1 haircut a year like Ty does. Allegedly.
There's no way. He gets more.
Who trims his neck hair?
Yeah.
That's where it gets gnarly, man.
Really?
Yeah, there's holes in this story.
Yeah, this is like the magic loogie or the bird poop thing.
Gendelson.
Ty told us one time, didn't it hit him in the mouth or something like that? Or did I misremembering?
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
He says that a bird dropped a toozy on his car. It bounced off the window and hit him.
That's Final Destination stuff.
Right. The math doesn't math on that. It was the magic bird dropping.
I mean, are we just making up physics now?
Yeah,
I mean, there are certain things
physics
that
still
you can't
applies.
change. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we don't know what happened there, but it seems
Big
seems
Mike
sketchy.
wants Oregon State out. They're bad luck.
Okay. All right. So he's going for USC. I don't think USC's won one in ages.
Mark Pryor was there.
Ages. Yeah, the 90s, right? 97 or something like that? 96?
Something like that.
Right.
USC never wins anything.
Not since the 70s when the only schools playing this were in the West
They
Coast.
ain't winning anything in football. They sure as hell ain't winning anything in men's basketball.
No,
Women's basketball.
They're trying to lighten their competitive load in football.
No, but don't forget, when you say women's basketball, Juju, she blew her. I mean, that ain't happening this year either. She's gone. She's
gone, but she's gone. That team was loaded. They still, still made it to the Elite Eight. I mean, that's a team that, you give them a year in a recruiting class, they may. But yes, they're trying to lighten their load. They are, God, they're the worst. They're the worst. Oh, our schedule's too hard. We'll join the Big Ten. Yeah, that's smart. You get Penn State and Ohio State and that group, Michigan. But we can't play Notre Dame. Fine.
Go.
Lincoln Riley's a punk. He is. He's a punk. And he's a bad football coach.
And he can't run a grill either.
No, he can't run a grill. He can't run an offense. What good is he?
Right.
God, I hate that school.
Remember when he kept Alex Grinch along, even though their defense was so bad?
I loved it.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I absolutely
you had a
loved
good time
it.
there.
I had a great time.
Good time.
My coach is better than his coach.
Yep. Oklahoma's on the comeback trail in the bottom of the ninth. They've cut it to a 10-run game.
Oh, well, there you go.
10-run game. 14-4.
Justin wants to know, does the Pac-12 still exist? Yes, sir. It's right there.
I thought they were an independent.
No.
I don't know what's going on. Who cares?
It says Pac-12. Right
What
there.
happens when you go, I never had the Pac-12 channel. What happens when you go to that now? Is it still on your cable or
I don't
if
know.
you have cable?
I think they closed down the Pac-12.
Well, yeah, but is it like a test pattern? Is that Native American head with all the circles? Or
I
what is
have
it?
some bad news for you.
What's that?
I have some bad news.
What happened?
I'm being told that Severance is more popular than Ted Lasso. It has accumulated more viewers.
Yeah, but not here. So it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. It's not more popular here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm sticking with my story. It is bizarre, and I enjoy it. All right, the drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. I think I know what's going on, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody. All right, hey, let me tell you about businesses and websites and all this stuff. Are you paying too much for your website, or is your website on a DIY site and you got to spend all day working on this thing? Modular Orange. They're here to help. It's why service businesses across Arkansas are turning to them for their website. Lawyers, plumbers, counselors, electricians. Modular Orange builds custom professional websites for $95 a month. No upfront costs. They'll write it, build it, launch it, post it, secure it, keep it up to date. $95 a month. Fast and affordable, and it works. So stop wasting your time. Modular Orange, here to help you out. Make your business make some money. Go to modularorange.com and get started today. modularorange.com.
Your newest bad habit continues next. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's #1 mobile app for placing sports wagers.
In Arkansas, 7 out of every $10 placed on a sporting bet app is with Bet Saracen because Bet Saracen offers more ways to win and more ways to get paid and faster. Find your winners on Bet Saracen and look for my R prop bet specials. I pick them and you win them.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 6 different dealerships in Northwest Arkansas and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale. Plus our famous...
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Sandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got trophies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Don't take less when you can have it all with Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. There's the $5 Classic box full of craveable faves. The $7 Supreme box for your swankier side. And the $9 Cantina Lux box has a whole world of tasty indulgences, including the slow-roasted Cantina Chicken Burrito. Get Lux for less with the $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Roback's got the gear for your perfect summer days.
East Coast summers living on the run. Now the beachfront nights, 5,000 thunderstorms. Won't you kiss me, darling? Tell me that you're gonna stay. Yeah. Give me those East Coast summers, Maryland to Maine. Now the seaside.
Shop polos, hoodies, Q-zips, and much more in the American Summer Collection at Roback.com.
Roback made finding the perfect pair of pants or shorts much easier. They're a clean fit with comfortable premium fabric. They look great on and off the golf course. So shop at Roback.com for the Delta pants and shorts.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for all your sports betting action. Baseball season is in full swing and we're into the NBA and NHL playoffs, and BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting while the games are being played. With the largest selection of odds on everything from the MLB, NBA, NHL, and UFC, BetOnline remains the best online source for all your sports wagering information. In between games, head over to the BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. Bet online. The game starts here.
Thanks for watching.
In real time, no waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
All hail is broken loose at Rath Mitsubishi. Thanks to a bit of severe Arkansas weather, we're having a lot-wide hail sale. Save up to $10,000 off retail value on hail discounted new and road-ready certified pre-owned inventory. If your car was affected by recent storms, we can help. We'll trade for your old car, dings and all, or you can visit our on-site hail repair pros for free estimates, help with your insurance claim, and on-site repairs. Come find your next ride during our Hail of the Sale and see why all the happiest drivers are rolling with Rath. Rath Mitsubishi, on Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com.
Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Hope you're having a great start to your Monday. It is a very mild one. Temperatures are going to already be in the low 80s by lunchtime, and we warm quickly thanks to plenty of sunshine and some breezy south winds. We're going to get into the mid to upper 80s for a daytime high. Overnight tonight, we don't cool down too much. That's because clouds come in, and with them, we have impact weather moving in. Strong to severe storms expected as we get into tomorrow, late evening in the overnight hours. With your Get Ready weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
It's not time for what do we learn. But I'll give this. This is on the house.
Oh,
free of charge. Arkansas has never played Wake Forest in baseball.
Are we sure about that?
Yes, I'm looking at the media guide here. Now, the records prior to 1960 are kind of shaky over there.
Okay.
A lot of people threw a lot of papers away, as you can imagine. But, yeah, there's no Wake Forest entry in here. No. They've got Washington State, and Wake Forest.
Did they play them at Wazoo?
They played them in Seattle once in the 90s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Kingdome?
I don't know.
Boy,
what are we doing? It doesn't say where the venue was on here. I don't know.
See, I'm not going to sleep now.
Wow, because you can't close the loop on that?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
These are the kinds of things that keep me up at night.
Haven't played Wichita State in 12 years. They used to be a power.
Shocker.
Yeah, right. They used to be good. Not anymore. Not since Gene Stevenson retired. Their legendary coach. Let's see here. Tyler from South Korea claiming on the text line here, the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, that Ted Lasso is superior to Severance. And maybe you just don't get it. Maybe that's what it is.
Or maybe Ted Lasso's really good. Neighbors loves Ted Lasso.
I'm not watching it.
He's a friend of Aaron Sorkin.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, on a plane together.
Yeah, now they're buddies.
Yeah.
Now he sees him out in La La Land all the time. How about that?
Might be neighbors for all we know.
Oh, he's neighbors with somebody.
That's right. Are you prepared to do the poll questions here, or do I need to just keep flapping my thumbs
I got you.
aimlessly?
Your Ruskin and Zach X polls brought to you by me.
Yeah.
Does sparkling water taste like when your leg falls asleep? That's right. 76.6% of you said yes. Your dog understands human words. You don't understand barks. Is your dog smarter than you? 72% of you said yes. Does how fast you drive depend on what song is playing? 71% of you said yes. And those are your Ruskin and Zach X polls.
So when you get some Lawrence Welk going, you're not going to be flying down the interstate at 110.
No. Miserable Jerk in Missouri says Tyler from South Korea, not a real Korean.
Right.
Nope. He just worked there.
Yeah. Rode the train.
Yeah.
Made everybody on the train
Bill,
listen
you weren't
to
here
us.
for this. He used to listen to us, and he would turn us on the subway in South Korea, in Seoul, on his way to work. Like we were being broadcast in the subway cars in South Korea, which is incredibly unnerving.
No, but that's admirable that he had the stones to do it.
Yeah, we had some fun days with him.
Jeff and Cameron, Oklahoma's got 40 on Little Rock tonight to win the thing.
You're throwing away your money. I know this sounds fun, but guys, it's just not going to happen. It's simply not
fun. The football
going to
betting
happen.
for 2 seasons if that comes through,
It is
man.
simply not possible.
It's possible.
It's not
likely.
Possible.
See, I'm looking for a way to pay for the pizza party at the end of the year.
That's right.
Yeah, well, you're behind.
We're gonna have a pizza
I know.
party if the Rockies ever win.
We're doing the pizza party.
But you're going to fall further behind by taking Little Rock. Now, what you're doing is you're punching at shadows. You're just swinging on everybody.
Well, shadows need to be punched.
Of course.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
I admire it. I do. Your foolishness is admirable.
Okay. Well, there you have it, everybody. The kids on the bus in Fort Smith less traumatized by listening to the show than those
Also
poor
true,
Koreans on the
yes.
train. Yeah, that's right.
UTSA was not supposed to beat Texas twice either. Did you watch Texas at all, Big Mike? Did you watch anything they've done all year?
Sure he did.
All signs were pointing to they were going to gack this up.
They did.
They play the games before 5 p.m., before you roll out of bed. Doubtful you saw any of it. Texas was waiting to be picked off.
Beat them twice.
It just happened to be UTSA.
They earned it.
They are not good.
They earned it.
Came up here, got swept. All the signs were there.
That's right. Should have paid attention. Should have paid attention.
Now, here's a text out of Texas. Can't trust you, and he's talking about you anymore after you told us Florida wasn't going to make it far in March.
Yeah, I should have been fired over that, apparently. Man, the hubris.
Arkansas is going to win the national title. Hear me. Hear what I am telling you.
It's on the wall of promise.
I know, and like it doesn't.
And
matter.
I didn't put it up there.
You don't have to watch any of this until the final night. It is over.
And even then, you're going to watch through your fingers.
Yeah.
With kind of your eyes covered just in case.
I'm telling you, it is over. Don't worry. It's fine. Everything is great.
It would be quite, what do you call it? Cathartic if a pop-up down the right field line that was caught this time ended up being the 27th out of the championship game. Wouldn't that be? It'd be like the whole circle is closed. The loop is complete. All is forgiven.
You know what would happen?
Atonement.
That a ball would be hit up in the air, and everybody would go, no!
Garson Shaddy.
And then Diggs, who comes in late to play right, would come over and like, I got this, guys. I got it. Squeezes it. Ball game over. World Series over. There it is.
It's over.
There it is.
This is
It'd be a beautiful story. It'd be a beautiful story if that's the way it went down. And you got to root for the story at this point, right?
Sure.
Justin says they'll win as long as Ty doesn't go behind enemy lines.
Well, I've got some bad news. This is Ty's.
Did Ty go in 8? Who went in 18? We weren't on the air yet.
No, we weren't here.
So I don't know who
no
went.
idea.
I didn't go. You go?
God. No, I don't go. There are games. There are 50 billion games at Baum, and I've never been to one. I'm not driving to Omaha to watch bad baseball.
Yeah, you didn't go.
No.
It's only bad baseball because Notre Dame's not in the tournament.
That's true, too. that is true.
All right, we'll be back.
It was great baseball.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years. Previously on Halftime.
Someone's going to piss blood. That's what I remember from that one camp. And then there was another camp, Bob Walk, who was a Pirates pitcher and now broadcaster. He's the one who, for some reason, convinced me to always try to hit everything up the middle. Everything up the middle, which is probably why I broke my best friend's hand in a 1:30 in the morning home run derby, because I was just still trying to hit it up the middle.
Listen to Halftime weekdays from 11 to 2, only on ESPN 99.5.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey everyone, Josh Earnhardt here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. Do you like doing business with local companies? Did you know that AAA Business Systems is one of only a few truly local office technology providers in Northwest Arkansas? Ask your current technology provider where their corporate office is, and let's keep your money in Northwest Arkansas. Buy local, support local. Call us today at 479-442-4185, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
The biggest focus in America today is on your health, and more people are looking beyond pills and steroids and surgery. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft at QC Kinetics. They've been on the cutting edge of this medical revolution since 2018. Using regenerative medicine, they've helped tens of thousands of people get lasting joint pain relief using natural treatments that harness your body's own healing power. The truth is, regenerative medicine used to be an alternative treatment, but now it's mainstream, and QC Kinetics is the nation's leader. They're well-respected protocols include potent and powerful cellular level treatments to revitalize and restore damaged tissue. They're not masking the pain. They're going after the very source of it. Hey, you can say goodbye to that chronic pain and live your best life. Learn more about this revolutionary treatment and get a free consultation. Call QC Kinetics now. 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics in Northwest Arkansas.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters' experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
Keep your haymaking season rolling with big savings on New Holland hay tools at WT Equipment. Right now, choose 0% financing or cash back on select disc bind, disc mower conditioners, and roll belt rounders, and save thousands. You'll cut with more confidence, bale faster and tighter, and save for seasons to come. Ask about our industry-leading warranties, too. Hurry into WT Equipment for these ready-to-roll savings. Offer ends June 30th. Capital America LLC approval. Standard terms, conditions, and other restrictions apply.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
You're a psychopath.
Yep. And?
I'm just saying.
No.
You for all the things in your life that you take the shortcut, that you try and like work your way through the system. Don't take the long way around. Why on God's green earth do you keep a handwritten scorebook when you can simply print it off? Everything in your life is about finding the shortcut.
Yeah, not this. I do.
I don't understand.
This is the gold standard.
It is a terrific
The
scorebook.
Bob Carpenter.
It's the best.
Baseball scorebook.
Absolutely.
Which we love, and this is the 150-page one.
And you're rolling in big, rolling in heavy with a pen.
So yeah,
why do you do that?
Yeah, I do it in pen too.
Why?
So I don't know. Occasionally, you like to look back and see what was going on, stuff like that. I'll tell you one thing that I do enjoy, because they do a very bad job of, in conference play, letting you know what someone hit on a weekend. So I keep up with that. So I can look at Sunday's game and say, well, they went.
You do every game?
I do all of the conference games and the postseason.
And both teams?
Just Arkansas.
Okay.
Just Arkansas baseball.
Okay.
I started this in 2023 in this book.
How many books do you have?
Just this. Well, I did postseason only for a while, and then I decided in 2023 I'd like to have a little bit better grasp of what's going on throughout the regular season. So I started conference games in 2023.
And you're the married one.
That's correct. Yes. Yes.
Of all, everything in your life is about finding the shortcut.
Not
the
this.
shortest way to do things. Except this.
Yeah.
This is a form of psychosis.
I believe so. Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think the first. Let me look back here. The first one.
Jesus, look at that, Zach.
I know. No. I know. I've
March
looked through it.
17th, 2023. I think this is right.
I've looked at it. It is.
They beat Auburn 7-2 in game 1 of the series. And Hunter Holland, remember him? He went 6.
Just out of
Gave up 2 runs.
curiosity, how long? Now you say you'd only watch the game, so you just go back in and fill this out.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I watch. Sometimes
How long does it take you to fill it out?
Not that long. Not that long. The key is you have to get the lineup first. Then you can go fill it in later. But when you have to do the lineup later, and that's where it gets kind of confusing because you're trying to figure out who actually played, who was a pinch hitter.
The confusing part is why you're doing it.
That's how I keep up.
Okay.
I don't want to watch for 4 hours. I want to look at this in 90 seconds and have an idea what happened.
On the site, they put out the PDF with the stats.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like this.
Oh.
It's just numbers on a page. It's not romantic at all. It's not attractive in any way, shape, or form.
It's nothing you can carry around.
Right. It's not aesthetically pleasing.
Do you carry that under your arm? Like, take it to the bars with you?
Well, not to the bars, but I have carried it into the ballpark. I have in here. So the last game before I got banned, I was looking at this the other day, actually. I got to go way back here. The last game I went to before I got banned in 2022 is in here. They played Vanderbilt. Okay. That's when I saw the Whistler's van.
Okay.
On a Saturday. Yeah, it's in here. Let's see. That would have been May 13th, 2022.
Huh. Now, did you keep score before the chloroform?
Vanderbilt won that game.
Did you keep score before the chloroform incident?
No, that was after. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
That was after, yeah.
Huh.
No, that's what I do.
Wow.
That's how I do it.
Okay.
I don't write down the umpires. Is that
What about attendance?
Yeah, I write that down.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
99-46 last night at the ballpark, they announced. Yep. Right.
Wow.
Clear and 77 degrees at first pitch, guys.
You have the weather too?
Oh, it's right there. Yeah, you got to write it in there. Yeah. Look at that. There it is.
Oh my God.
I like to keep up.
This is a cry for help.
I like to keep up. Bill, what did you learn today?
I'll make this real quick. You know the SGA stole that MVP award this year.
What?
But you heard me.
He's in the finals.
Sure.
Where's your guy?
Well,
he's at the horse farm.
Sure. Anyway, the fun fact that I learned: 9th straight year that the MVP of the NBA did not have any tattoos.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wow, didn't know that.
Do you know who the last one that won MVP that had tattoos?
LeBron.
Nope.
2016.
2016.
Oh, Derrick Rose.
Steph?
No, that was 10.
Steph.
Steph has,
okay.
yeah.
He was the last one tatted up.
He didn't have a lot, but he's got a few. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
What do you got?
Most strikeouts in a single game by a college baseball pitcher is 27, set by Steve Dalkowski of New Britain Teachers College in 1958. That is now Central Connecticut State, who was in here 2 years ago.
That's right. They were. Well, besides learning that the K guy at the ballpark brings 30 Ks every game, I learned that today. I also learned that there's a tiny epoxy shield inside an aluminum soda can. Otherwise, the soda would corrode the can in 3 days. So you got to keep the can.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
Degrease an engine with soda pop. Very, very handy. Uh-oh. Murray State 5, Ole Miss 0, top of the third.
Wake Forest 2, Tennessee 0.
Uh-oh. Things are happening. And, of course, the only SEC team that's going to win tonight is going to be LSU because I bet against them.
Yes.
That's how that's going to go. Awesome. All right, we're done. We got another hour.